hits. Luka dropping dimes, crowd holding his breath. Opponents step in, they bout to meet death. Legends of the game, history we claim. From Dark's fadeaways to Luka's fame. Teams on the grind, making heads spin. Dallas crew strong, we gunning for the win. Defense locked tight, no open lanes. Swatting shots down, relentless campaigns. Fast break, hustle, never miss a stride. From practice to game, shit Texas pride. Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
What's good, chat? Ooh, sorry. I was eating. What's good, chat? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We're back. It is game day. The Dallas Mavericks versus the Indiana Pacers. We're going to win? Yes, no, maybe so. Probably not. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? No do-rag tonight. I look weird without it. I also shaved my beard. It's growing back. Don't worry. I will be watching the Lakers game tonight because Luke is the best. All right. Did you have to announce that? Kind of weird. What's good, Batista? Clay is out. Yeah, I know. No Clay, no Caleb Martin. It's getting annoying. Pretty frustrating. What's good, Batista? How you doing? How's everybody? How are all my MFFLs doing? Trying to keep hope alive during these troubling times. I know it. I know it because I'm doing it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Why come into a Mavs broadcast if you're going to support the if you're not going to support the team? I don't know. It was, like I said, it was kind of weird to just like announce that, like, I'm going to be watching Lakers because Luke is the best. So why are you here? Just saying. Oh, just saying. Man, it's going to be an interesting game for sure. I don't know, the Pacers can put up a lot of points, and our defense is not that good. Let's go Pacers, Mavs fan. That's fair. I'm not a Mavs fan, but Marcel's aura brings me here. I am the aura. I'm just saying, hey, bro, you're all free to be here and do what you want, say what you want. Thank you for coming by, I guess. Can you predict Mavs starting 5 tonight? Jaden Hardy, Najee Marshall, Omax? No, not Omax. Max Christie, PJ, Kai Jones. That's your starting 5, I guess. You're going to be getting a timeout because my powers are the best. Hey, don't abuse those powers. Mavs don't have a team to support. I support them. I support the Dallas Mavericks. Bro, Suns are so bad they can't get into the play-in past 6-man Mavericks. That is kind of sad. If Mavs lose one more player, they have to start forfeiting games. Let's see it. I don't want nobody to get hurt, but it would be pretty funny to watch us be the first team to ever have to forfeit games. It just goes to just that crazy history that we're making of we trade away Luka, and now all this crazy crap's happening. Ain't that wild? You think Spence, Max Christie, Najee, PJ, Kai Jones? Maybe. Spencer. Excuse me. Oh, Spencer Dinwiddie. That guy. After this live stream, I have a video on my alt account that's going to be going live. I have to make the thumbnail still, but it'll go up. For anybody that's been watching my other content. Basketball gods are clearly punishing Nico/Mavs owner. Possibly. Oy. But if the basketball gods are punishing the owners, then why are the players getting hurt? Like, it would be more so punishment to the owners if, like, they went bankrupt or they got caught in fraud. You know what I mean? The players don't deserve this bad luck. Excuse me. With AD coming back, you think also Gaff and Lively will come back this season? I think one of them will. I feel like Lively will come back before Gaff. I got a funny feeling that Gafford's out for the rest of the season, but we'll see. I think Nico's punching himself. He's probably into that. Sort of hurts that we keep trading for injured players. Yep. Sure does. I hate it. If we don't lose this game, I'll be so surprised if we somehow win. Brother. Bro, I'm not writing this IR for 38 people who know we only have PJ and 7 amigos. Cameron, I'm going live for 38 people. So I think you can post the injury report for 38 people. All right? We're up to 41 now. There are no basketball gods, but why do we keep complaining about Luka Doncic? He's already gone. The deal's done. I'm not complaining about Luka. Honestly, I feel like I'm one of the few people that have tried to move past this. I try my absolute best not to post any Luka-related video for quite some time. What's the last Luka video I posted? Let's see. The last Luka video was... Dang, when was it? February 16th. Was the last Luka video I've made. The last video where, like, he's the focal point, at least. Now, as soon as we traded Grimes, he's averaging 30 on the Sixers. Well, let's be honest. Do we really think that Quentin Grimes would have had the same opportunity to drop, like, crazy points on the Mavs? Let me hear from the chat. Do you think Quentin Grimes would have the opportunity to drop big buckets on the Mavs if we didn't trade him? I don't think so. I'm not saying that the Sixers are a better team, but I think they're giving him more free run. Shrek said no. Random user said yep. Suns have somewhat manageable schedule from here. Surely we go out of play-in from here on if we lose. It's crazy. Before the season started, I called the Suns a poverty team. I got laughed at for that. I was right. Caleb Martin worse than Grimes? Yes. He's a very good defender, and it stops there. Caleb Martin is a good defender. Period. Don't tell me what he did in Miami. Tell me what he did this year. That's a fair point. He's only playing that well because he's the first option with Embiid, George, and Maxwell. Yeah. Yes, bro would be averaging 40-plus minutes. I would be surprised if he doesn't drop 20 a night. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that the way we just play, Grimes has much more free reign in Philly right now versus the Mavs. Because even when we were dealing with injuries, maybe not to the same extent, but even when we dealt with a lot of injuries, we gave Grimes a bigger role, more minutes. And we saw him go on little runs, but, like, you know, he's also the type of player where, you know, once when the team's fully healthy, how much are we going to see from him, right? Like, how many great performances like that are we going to see once when the team's fully healthy? And that's no knock to Grimes. Like, I'm not trying to say Grimes isn't a good player because he is a great player. I wish we kept him. I wish he wanted to stay a Maverick, but I get it. But, however, on the Philadelphia 76ers fully healthy, he's not getting those touches. On the Mavericks, fully healthy, he's not getting those touches. So it's kind of like a situation of enjoy it now. I heard the Sixers are going to be moving, or at least try to move Paul George. Good luck. That big, ugly contract. You're going to have to give up a lot to get rid of Paul George. But fully healthy Sixers, Grimes is like a fourth option at best. Caleb is 29. How old is Grimes? Grimes is like 24, 25. Caleb farting. Grimes was a cap space move. He absolutely was, yes. Caleb Martin is 2 packs of ass. Yeah. Paul George is past his prime and not worth the ticket price. You're absolutely right. The man's played only 41 games all season. And giving him $200 million, you robbed yourself. Like, what? The Sixers, Daryl Morey, you idiot. Did Chat GPT tell you to do that? I can tell. Wemby for Paul George straight up if Nico worked for Spurs. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because he fits the culture. But understand this, he could have 70 versus the Rockets, but he missed 12 shots and he had 27 field goal attempts. Versus the Rockets, he is feeling himself in Philly. And that's good for him. I am very happy for Grimes. Some players just need to be on certain teams to really be able to be who they need to be. And I get that. It just sucks that it wasn't here. I kind of blame Jason Kidd to an extent, but it is what it is. What's up, Marcel? Anthony Davis is coming back tonight. No Anthony Davis, Dragon Ball, but I appreciate you being here. Guys, can all of you be my witness? I will give 100 memberships if Mavs make the first round of playoffs. 200 if they win it all. Oh, my God. Tillon's out here throwing big money on the Mavs. I appreciate you, big dog. How am I getting messages? Work emails. I love getting work emails. All right. 76ers were supposed to be fourth in the East. Yeah, fourth from the bottom. Najee, PJ, B. Will can also get Grimes numbers, but Mavs share ball shots. Sixers, he's the only good one. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, because Najee has had some pretty big scoring nights. I mean, PJ just had, 27 of the night. So, yeah, we know B. Will can hoop, too. I believe the Mavs will win today. Jamarian West, that's what we need. Embiid fell off. I've never been impressed by Embiid, and I've been called a Joel Embiid hater. I've never really been impressed by him ever, not once in his career. Even when he won MVP, I'd argue that wasn't even his best year, in my opinion. But I don't like the way he plays, bro. Like, how are you that big and so clumsy? You're always falling over people. You're the reason why Danny Green had to retire early, bro. Like, what? Joel Embiid, you're hurt because you fall all the time. You're always falling. Dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night. Like, come on, Joel Embiid, you loser. Anyway, I'm going to start listening to players that are active for the IR since there's a character limit. That's fair. Do you have any updates if Clay will be back next game? I'm not too sure why he's out. I didn't get no big report on Clay. I just know that he's out. He may just be resting. But it is what it is. Bro just made a negative 5,000 bet. DP Dwight Powell. Marcel, I've been watching a lot of Laker games for Luka, and they're super fun to watch. I hope Mavs start to get healthy again so we don't get more injured. Well, yeah, I don't want to get injured. And you're only having fun watching the Lakers because it's Luka. I dare you to watch a Lakers game when Luka doesn't play and tell me if you still enjoy it. It's Luka. He's always going to be great to watch. Nothing's going to change that. Are you going to the AAC to watch the Mavs versus Lakers? No, I'll be here live streaming it for the people. Embiid is another goon, bro. Embiid's a loser. Anyone remember Tyler Terry? Yeah, didn't he go to an Ivy League school? Or am I tripping? Tyrell Terry. Why I say Tyler Terry? Tyrell Terry. Yeah, we drafted him. What school did he go to? I don't know. Illness. Okay. Yeah, Lizzie Clay for illness. Okay. Joel Embiid could be Pat Ewing if he put in the work. Yep. Absolutely only watch the ones where Lucas. That's fair. That's a good perk to have an average payment of $2K a month since 21 years old. That's actually really good. You're doing very well. Hey, Marcel and chat. How's it going? What's good, Young Light Skin? Young Light Skin, you here to start some rumbles in the chat again? You here to argue with some people? I'm just joking with you. Our team is supposed to be fun. Imagine Kyrie and Clay shooting threes and Kyrie throwing lobs to Gafford. Our team is fun when we're 100% healthy. When we're 100% healthy, this team is fun. It's awesome. Great to watch. Must see TV. Marcel, you wear a 9.5, 9.5? What, shoe? I wear a 12.5. We're talking about 9.5. I wear a 12.5. Stanford. Yeah, that's where he went. Yeah. Tillon said, I'm rolling in that money. Excuse me. Young Light Skin in the chat saying, I'm trying my best to be on good behavior. The Mavs fam just has me crashing out these days. I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that. Did you about the PJ situation? What PJ situation? Because there could be a reason why I haven't talked about it. Y'all call my feet small? That's fine. I say Mavs 116, 111. You're bold, Tillin. I'm saying Pacers 130 to 84, bro. We're getting mopped. About the time it's a tank engine since we're tanking. Yeah, might as well. It's just what we do now, bro. Like, and it's crazy because it's not like we're purposely tanking. It's like, yeah, we'll do our best. It's not good, and it's not enough. It's never enough. I'm a cowboy, baby. The one where the fandom is attacking him for saying we tired of the Fire Nigo stuff. Valid if you don't want to talk about it, though. So, I know, yes, Kai Jones is playing, yes. Did you ever think when you eat Chinese, it ain't pork or chicken, but a fat Siamese, yet the food tastes great, so you don't complain. But that's not chicken in your chicken chow mein. Hey, it's all good, though. Marcel, what's on your bucket list? Oh, I'll get to that in a little bit. Bro, we have more losses than wins. We are tanking no matter what, yeah. Do you want the Mavs to win today? I would love the Mavs to win every day. But I'm a victim of circumstance, so no. Is anyone coming back from injury? No, not yet. So, Young Lightskin, yes, I saw the whole thing about PJ, and it was the last game that they played, and in my post-game vid, I spoke about it very briefly. The reason why I have not made a whole video talking about it is because I am trying to move past all of this. And honestly, if I did make a video about what PJ said, I'd probably lose more subscribers. But that's not why I didn't post it. But I know for a fact, and I'll say it right here on live, where anybody can clip me, I'll gladly say how I feel about that situation. But I didn't think that was worth making a whole video on because I feel like the Mavs fandom is split. You got people who doom scroll, people that want to hear the bad stuff. They like, even though it doesn't bring them happiness, their brain is telling them, find anything to be mad about. You need to find things to be mad about. Find something about Nico. Find something about the owners. Find something about Luka, Jason Kidd, Dirk, anybody. Get mad. There's some Mavs fans that don't want to be happy. Or they refuse to try to be happy. Or they are actively trying to be upset. They're sitting in their own piss and shit, flinging at everybody, and everybody in the vicinity is now getting involved. So you have that group of fans. You also have the other group of fans where I'm at, where I'm not okay with the trade. I don't like it. I don't like what they did. This ruined the season, ruined the future of this team. So I don't condone the trade. I don't support it. I never did. However, I realize, and many people like me realize, there's nothing we can do. Shrug your shoulders, be like, damn, that sucks. What do we have still? We still have a team. We still got players. Let's find something to be happy about. That's why I was calling Max Christie Kobe Bryant, the disciple of Kobe. I was trying to find something to be happy about. Otherwise, every single video I post will be about what are they saying about Luka? What are they saying about the Mavs? What are they saying about AD? What are they saying? What are they saying? What are they saying? What are they saying? Do you want to watch that every day? Me telling you bad stuff all the time? During the trade and after the trade, when I was trying to report on every little thing that was happening, I've seen many people in my comment section talking about, Marcel, you're so negative. I'm done watching. You're always talking about bad stuff. Why can't you talk about the good? And I understand that. I do both. I'm gonna tell you what's going on, whether it's good or bad. Mavs Digest, bring you the latest news on everything Mavericks related. Right? That's me. I am that guy. However, I do believe you cannot beat a dead horse. I am not going to sit here and talk about the Luka Doncic trade for the next 6 months. I'm not doing it. I talked about it pretty much the majority of February because that was the biggest thing going on right now, but it is almost the middle of March. We are now past the middle of March. It is March 19th. I don't want to talk about the whole Fire Nico. I don't want to talk about these fans getting upset. I mean, I've got people DMing me on Twitter about stuff going on at these games where they're being asked to leave, where their families are being disrupted by other people. Like I know what's happening. I know what's happening, but I'm not giving it the attention that it wants, or the situation wants the attention. The people, I don't care. I'm not giving it any attention because it doesn't deserve it, and he's not for me. I am trying to move forward, not back. I want to talk about the team, the players, who's coming back healthy, What can we do to either win these games, lose these games, the draft? Trust me, when the season is over, when we are knocked out of contention, we have no more games to play, you're going to see a lot of draft videos from me. We're talking about every lottery pick player, so we can talk about who's the best at what spot and why we should get him, why we shouldn't, Like, we're going to talk about that after the season. But right now, bro, leave that in the past, bro. So, yes, to answer your question, young light skin, I saw the video about PJ. My honest opinions, I agree with PJ. And I don't think PJ is protecting Nico. I'm pretty sure all these players probably can't stand his ass anyway. They're probably all going to ask for way more than what they deserve just in spite of him. I believe that. I don't think PJ was protecting Nico. PJ is probably tired of every home game and even some away games. The fans will not leave it alone. The fans will keep bringing it up. So when PJ's shooting free throws, instead of cheering him on and doing the stand on business and showing him love and support, knowing dang well we suck at shooting free throws, you're going to use that opportunity to yell, fire Nico? Yell, sell the team? You're choosing, like you're choosing to be a certain way. And if you think for 1 second that any of these players want you to be yelling that, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Nobody on the Mavericks wants you to be at these games yelling that. They don't. I'm here for the players. I'm not here for Nico. I was never a Maverick fan because of Donnie Nelson. I was never a Maverick fan because of Mark Cuban. I was never a Maverick fan because of Rick Carlisle, even though I love him. Jason Kidd, like I'm not a Maverick fan outside of anything other than the players. The players only. So if PJ and even Max Christie say, yeah, well, it's kind of a lot, like, you know, it's annoying, you know, we're getting bothered by it, respect it. Respect it. But people are going to do what they want to do. People are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. You can't really tell people to act right. And again, I'm never going to tell people how to feel. If you ask me, I'll tell you how I feel, but I'm not actively telling people to get over it. I'm not actively telling people to shut up. Just know people are going to get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got to say. That's why I didn't make a video on it. I know y'all probably saw a clip last week about Patrick Dumont. You know, it was a clip from like right after the trade. Patrick Dumont was on some show with somebody talking about it, and that clip surfaced finally. I guess we just now saw the clip. People made videos about it. People talked about it. I didn't. It's old news. Why do I need to keep bringing it up? Oh, but it'll probably give me a lot of views. Okay. Oh, man, it'll be great for your channel. Cool. Don't want to talk about it. I talk about what I want to talk about. I'm not affiliated with the Mavericks. Let that be known very clear for everybody that's watching. I may have 20,000 subs. Slight flex. Hold on. Slight flex. I may have 20,000 subs, but I am in no way, shape, or form affiliated with the Dallas Mavericks. I don't have to watch what I say when I talk about them. I can say whatever I want about this team, and it does not affect me whatsoever. If you've been with the channel long enough, you know I'm constantly critical of dang near anybody when it comes to my critiques. I've gone after Tim Hardaway Sr. multiple times. I don't care if your son play on his team. You're both trash. I've talked about reporters. I've talked very highly about some reporters. I've talked very lowly about others. I don't care. So, anyway, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Draft Cooper Flag, trade PJ for Kevin Durant. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shout out from College Station, True Power Media from College Station, Texas. How many colleges are in College Station? Young Lexington said, Mavs Digest, it's sad because this used to be the most inclusive and wholesome fan base in the league, and now it's the most divisive and broken. Bright days ahead, though. That's why I'm staying positive, bro. That's why I'm still here. The amount of times. I can't even make it up. W. Rand's always, that's what I'm here for. But I don't think, like that's one of the reasons why I didn't stop making content. That's the reason why I'm still making Mavericks content. The reason why I'm not giving up. I'm not switching channels. I'm not taking a break. The only real break I took was a planned cruise. I planned that a year ago, right? But other than that, the reason why I'm still here doing what I'm doing is because there are still Mavericks fans who want good quality Mavericks content, that they liked what I did, and even if they don't want to move on, they still want the good quality content. So again, someone talked to me the other day, like, man, you used to have like 600 people in your chat. What happened? Life happens. I got like 130 people rocking with me, and I'm always go live for y'all. I'm doing it for y'all. My videos lose views. Cool. Someone's watching it. Someone's enjoying it. Someone's expecting me to make a video, so I got them. I do what I want. I do what I want. I think that's kind of like where, like, how we boil all this down to. I just do what I want. Isaiah, him saying, Mavs Digest, how late we think tip-off is going to be this game. I hope it's on time. This should be one of the first games tonight. Trade Kyrie for Bronny. Gasp. You're crazy. Tim Hardaway Sr. is the highest level of bitter and trash talking. People think they are real haters until they see him. Brother. Marcel took a bullet for me once. I'd do it again. Enjoying Mavs Digest from Cortado, Mexico. Ichigo, my man. Appreciate you, big dog. But I appreciate all you guys, you know. There have been people who have messaged me who's like, hey, man, you know, I really like what you do, but because of what's happened, I can't watch anymore. And I'm not upset by it. I've never yelled at somebody because they don't want to support my channel. I'm like, go where you want to go. Watch what you want to watch. If you enjoyed your time here on this channel, cool. I'm glad I could do that for you. If you don't find joy in this, I hope you find it elsewhere because you all deserve this same level of quality content that I give you, maybe on a different platform, maybe from someone else. Maybe it's even better. Find that. Do that for you. You owe it to yourself. Marcel is my hermano. Hey, we all family, familia. Hey, mi hermanas, mi hermanos. Shit, man. Some of y'all my tias and my tios. I don't know how old y'all are. You maybe my abuelo and my abuelas. My abuelos. All right, Marcel, I'm going to head out. I got rehearsal. Rehearsal for what? You're in a play, bro? You're in a play, Cam? If they win tonight and we lose, we should. We still tied. Oh, I hate it. Score is going to be 96 to 124 Mavs. Nah, Pacers for sure, yeah. They're not sucks here. Oh, gotcha. Batista said you're 5. It's okay. You're my little nephew. I forgot what nephew is in Spanish. I'm horrible. Horrible. Did you see Locked On Mavs video on Cooper Flag? No, I didn't. What did they talk about? I was Mavs fan before Luka was born. I ain't like the trade either, but let's move on. We right here, bro. We right here. A lot of people don't talk about the fact we actually own the pick we taken for this year. Both 76ers and Phoenix either don't own their pick this year or have unfavorable pick swap rights. Yep. I'm 99 years old, turning 100 in April, Marcel. Random user. I am glad that on your last several years on this earth, you're choosing to watch me instead of spending time with your family, bro. I'm just joking. But T said, I'm a COVID baby, so I learned how to type fast. That's crazy. I like Marcel because he doesn't rant about the Luka trade much. It's been 2 months, people. That's what I'm saying. I promise you, I am trying, like, the Luka trade will be something that will always be mentioned for a very long time, but it's not going to be all I talk about. I promise. I know I know a lot of y'all love those Grant Williams videos last year. I did. Made a video about Grant Williams not wearing Luka shoes and making people mad. Man, those are the days. But yeah, nah, we're not going to talk about it all the time. We don't need to talk about it all the time. Although, and maybe I'm a hypocrite for saying this, there will be a live stream possibly this weekend, depending. There will be a live stream sometime in the upcoming days with me and another Mavericks fan who is very prominent in the community. His name shall be revealed on the day of. I do want him on. I want to do a live stream with him, and this may, honestly, this might actually make me sound like a hypocrite, but hear me out. Hear me out. I know I just said I don't want to talk about the Luka trade all the time. However, I am going to have somebody on stream who was at the protest, who is a season ticket holder, who is very prominent in the Mavericks community. He's going to come on my stream, and I want his like thought process, right? I want to ask him questions, his point of view. I want to see how someone who feels how he feels about the team, what happened. I want him to get his voice out there. I want him to be heard. I'm also voice myself. We may butt heads, we may agree, we may disagree. But in the upcoming days, there will be a live stream where me and him will have a conversation. We're going to do it live. I want to make sure everybody's voice does get heard. And I've been thinking about this for a while. I know after the trade, we did a whole vent sesh where I had you guys come on and we all talked about it. Cool. But now that it's been, about 2 months now, I'm like, okay, let's revisit this. Let's see how you're feeling. What are your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully after that, we don't have to. It's not slightly biased, y'all. It's not slightly. It's not slightly. Even though me and Slightly may got to cook something up for y'all. I feel like that's the combo people waiting for. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Kyrie to his Luka. Man. It's fair to talk about it still, as it's probably the biggest news in NBA, let alone our team's future, unfortunately. Let me see. Yo, what's poppin', young lightly skin? I seen your comment reply on the Mavs channel. What are y'all doing here? If it's Slightly, I'm gonna combust. Those are my two faves. I don't know. Me and Slightly gotta cook something for y'all. We gotta do it for the culture. Let's enjoy Kessler's last minutes in the Mavs jersey. Yeah, he's got like what 2-3 games left. What's good, Try Boy? What music listen to, Marcel? Man, the real question is, what don't I listen to, bro? I'm the type of person where if you recommend me good music, I will listen to it. I don't really care too much about genres. I care about if it's good music. Like growing up, I wasn't really big on country, but as as a kid, I didn't listen to a lot of country. But as I got older, I valued good country music. Right, like you find me a good artist, and I can enjoy their music. I've listened to techno. I listened to all types of different heavy metal and screamo, death metal, baby metal. There was a game a few games ago on live. I talked about how I found what's it called? It's like Pakistani pop music. I forgot what it's called, but I like that too. So my music taste is very broad. PJ Washington and Gafford, who knows better? Oh, I saw that video. That video was funny. I got my career player on the Mavs. I'll save you guys. Thank you, Sigma. I just got hit up with the smell your schnitzel sack commercial. What? Best broadcast doing the NBA, Derek Harper and Ned Landers. Man, put me on there with Derek Harper. Magic will happen, I promise you. We should do a Legends live tomorrow. That would be cool. I need to go to a Legends game. I know we only have like a few games left, but I should start going. What's the one genre that won't grow on me? Funny enough, I like bluegrass. I know a lot of people don't like bluegrass. I like bluegrass. What's one genre that won't grow on me? All right, so this is going to sound like, I hope I don't make anybody upset when I say this. Habibi Funk, that's what it was. Yeah, Habibi Funk, that's my stuff right there. So I don't want anybody to be upset when I say this, because I don't discriminate when it comes to my music. However, I understand that I may not be the target demographic for this type of music, but I don't like Taylor Swift. And artists like Taylor Swift that make Taylor Swift type music, I'll never say she's a bad artist. It's not for me. I listen to her music and it just kind of it just goes right through me. It doesn't stick to me. Nothing really I've never listened to a Taylor Swift song that made me want to listen to it again. I feel like that could get me killed. That's just me though. Do they stream Legends games? I've never streamed a Legends game. I thought about it. Maybe we'll do a Legends Digest. When are you doing a stream with Gaff? Supposed to be over the summer. It's supposed to be over All-Star break, but he was hurt and having to deal with the rehab, so we'll probably see in the summer. It happened last summer. We'll do it again, but it'll be more orchestrated. Death metal won't grow on me. I like death metal. Anthony Davis was playing golf next to my mom's work. Oh, that's what's up. I saw him the other day. Maybe we'll see 80 play tomorrow. Nah, maybe. I didn't get to see the video on AD. Is he actually going to play some games in the G League? No, he's not. So he got assigned to the G League so he can practice with them. And then he got recalled, right? So Caleb Martin did the same thing. Now, the reason why they have to make that announcement is because the rules of the NBA goes as follows. If you want to come back from an injury, one of the ways that you can come back is participate with the G League for a practice. Okay, make the announcement. You're the G League. Cool. It's official. You are officially on the roster for practice. Then he got called back up. That's how that works. No way, shape, or form or would you see Anthony Davis play in the G League. I think Klay Thompson actually played for their G League for a few games because he was also ramping up to come back from injury, if you remember that. So that's kind of like what they do now. Anybody stream the game for free? Streamy's dead? Dang. Someone help that brother out. Getting upset over someone else's opinion and what they like is kind of crazy. I agree. Taylor Swift will never grow on me. It never will. My cousin performs with Taylor Swift. I'll let him know that you're not a fan. No! Taylor Swift or Buddy Guy? Who's Buddy Guy? Only my dogs like Taylor Swift. And that's fine. I feel like there's a demographic for Taylor Swifties, and then it just ain't me. Gav's gonna be 30 by the time we get this stream. LOL, I feel like it keeps getting pushed back. Bro, you're telling me. But I gotta be. So the reason why the Gafford stream is getting pushed back is because, first of all, I'm not paying Gafford to come on stream, right? It's free. So he has no obligation. If he has something that's more important, that will always take precedence, right? That's how it works. I'm not paying him for the stream. I'm not paying him to come on my channel. It's supposed to be just us hanging out. So if he tells me he can't because of X, Y, Z, A, B, C, I got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Are we home or away? We are away. Okay, I figured but didn't know why he was called, and I was ready for a 140-20 game. What about the Spice Girls? I'll play some Spice Girls now. I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy friend. I'm not your pal guy. Do you overplay new songs you find, or do you let shuffle do its thing? So this is my biggest issue, and it may have something to do with the fact that I have OCD. I don't know if y'all know this. I got OCD. And it's really bad sometimes. But when I find a song that hits just right, when it scratches the audible itch I have for a good song, man, I pop me these right here. I put these little AirPods in, put that mud on shuffle, throw my phone across the room, and that's all I'm listening to for like 2 weeks straight, bro. When I was in high school, this shows how old I am, my age. When I was in high school, that's when that Party Rock song came out. Party Rock is in the house tonight. Yeah, I was in high school when that song came out. And let me tell you, I listened to that song for like 3 weeks straight. I'm not exaggerating. For like 3 weeks. That was the only song I was listening to on my iPod. Yes, I had an iPod. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. When I find a song I really, really like, it's all I listen to. I need to become the song. Man, there's a reason why Mavs got 18 blocks that game. Yes, sir. Spice Girls ballads are hella underrated. Viva Forever comes to mind. Let me see. What's my favorite Spice Girl? Spice Girl. Ziggy, Ziggy, Ziggy. Oh, bro. Oh, Spotify got update. Wannabe. Say You'll Be There. Spice Up Your Life's a good one, too. But we're waiting for tip-off. It's coming up soon. Do you think Mavs will try to make play-in or tank? We'll try to make play-in. I think that's what they're trying to do. I don't think we're trying to lose games. When you find a new song that's good, you play it like you're making up for lost time. Yeah, bro, you get me. You get me. I think he quite literally had a historical trade debut. Can think of a single player who had a dominant as performance in their very first game with a team post-trade yet. Yeah, no, if AD never got hurt, that first game would have been crazy. Not trying to be rude, but didn't two of the Spice Girls get spiced together? Possibly. Because it was probably in a spice cabinet. Yo, what's up, Bessie? Kai's back. Go Mavs. Yeah, I'm excited to see Kai Jones. Kai Jones, the Bahamian Beast. Yeah, I'm ready for it. That dude crazy. Hello, D-Pen. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. So our starting five is PJ, Edwards, Kai Jones, Najee Spencer. That's a big-ass lineup. God dang. Our shortest player is 6'5". Good Lord. All right. Let's see how Kai Jones does with Miles Turner. This is Rick Carlisle's 23rd season as a coach, bro. Put some respect on it, bro. Jason Kidd, like he don't really, yeah. Is Kai Jones on an actual contract? He's on a 2-way contract, so technically, yeah. I had to hear Kai Jones' postgame interview. I don't know what to expect from him. So I have to look back from when he was a rookie, because I forgot what he sounded like. But when I heard him after his first game with us, he just sounds so soft-spoken, like a little kid. Like, you can tell that he's been, getting help. Anyway, PJ in the low block throws up a hook shot, and it misses. Rebounded by Miles Turner. Passing it to Nemhard. He's bringing the ball down. guarded by Spencer. I'm sorry, that's Kessler Edwards. Kessler Edwards picks up Nembhard. Passing around. Guarded by PJ. Back to Nembhard. Guarded by Edwards. Going to drive. Stop. Pump fake. Pump fake. Goes right up and gets the foul. Shooting 2. They make the first free throw. They make both. All right. What's good, Derek Thomas? How you doing, man? All right, PJ's bring the ball down. That's probably not a good move. His handles are broken. PJ wants to drive all the way. Goes up. Oh, no, pass to Kai Jones, but they're calling it a foul. All right. All right, we're going to inbound the ball to Kai Jones. Kai Jones. Ooh, wants to put the ball on the floor. Goes up. Goes all the way to the basket. Okay, Kai. Kai Jones for 2. Said, I'm going to just take it. Okay. All right, Pacers ball. They pass to Pascal Siakam on the low block, backing down Spencer, and just rolls to the basket because Spencer cannot defend. Good Lord. We're going to inbound to Najee to bring the ball down. Ooh, Pacers with the full court press. Najee Marshall over to Kai Jones. Kai Jones, top of the key. Over to Kessler Edwards. Edwards with the ball. Over to Spencer. Spencer, off a screen from Kai Jones. Spencer's drawn a drive. Stop. Pulls up a long two. No good. It's short. Rebounded by the Pacers. Pascal Siakam over to Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard drives on Spencer. Out of bounds. Pacers ball. Spencer, what the hell? All right, Pacers going to inbound it. Out to Pascal Siakam, guard by PJ. Hands off to Nembhard, guard by Najee. They're going to drive. Stop. Jump shot is good by the Pacers. 6-2. Najee bring the ball down. Najee Marshall off a screen from Kai Jones. Oops, going to roll. Passes over to the wing to Kessler Edwards for 3, and it's good. All right, Edwards for 3. Pacers pass to Pascal Siakam, back out to the wing. They take a 3, and they miss. Rebound by Najee Marshall. Marshall the ball. Over to Kai Jones. Kai Jones with the ball. Ooh. To Najee. Off screen from Kai. Najee drives. Under the basket. Kicks out to Spencer. Spencer on the wing for 3, and a miss. Yeesh. WTF is Edwards thinking he a player. Hey, Edwards can shoot the ball. Remember, he's playing on a position. All right, Pacers got an easy little dunk, little defensive breakdown by the Mavericks, but we're all good here. Najee Marshall with the ball. Guarded by Pascal. He's going to drive. Create a little space. Got a little jump shot in the mid-range. It's no good. Rebounded by Pascal. Over to Nembhard. Nembhard bring the ball down. Over to Pascal. Guarded by Najee. They're passing the ball around. They swing it. Back to the top. To Pascal on the wing, guarded by Spencer. They try to pass it inside, but they kick it out to Miles Turner for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Kessler Edwards. Over to Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall with the ball. I miss loving this fan base. Same. Charleston White. Kai Jones is going off tonight. Charleston White. Najee Marshall with the ball under the basket. Ooh, got blocked. Picked up by the Pacers. They take a 3. No good. Rebound by Kai Jones. Over to PJ. PJ with the ball. Are you directly affiliated with the Lakers Digest? Yes, I am their boss. PJ with the ball. Going to drive. Straight to the basket. He goes up with a layup, and it's good. Pascal, where's your defense? PJ strong. Yeah, he just, little bump in there. You know what I'm saying? All right. Pacers bring the ball down. Pacers with the ball, guarded by Kai Jones. They kick it back out to the top, but to Andrew. Takes a three over Najee. No good. Rebounded by Kai Jones. Kai Jones to Najee. Ooh, we throw a lob. Bad pass. It was stolen. Seeing PJ back on the floor is a little light in the tunnel. It really is. Pacers get a layup on the other end. Come on now, guys. Spencer over to Najee. Najee going full court. Reverse layup is good. There you go, Najee. PJ strong. Damn business. Yeah. Pacers with the ball. We have to watch our pace. If we try to go too fast, they'll go fast, and they're good at going fast. We need to slow them down. Pascal spins on Kessler Edwards, gets the end one. Tough. I like what I'm seeing from Najee. Like what I'm seeing from Kai Jones. Max Christie checking in. Dwight Powell checking in. Najee was such a dang steal. Man, I love this dude. Oh, yeah, Pete. Najee's great. Someone said PJ looks like Flight. He does. Pascal makes the and one. We inbound to Powell. Back to PJ. PJ's bring the ball down. Very interesting choice, Mavericks. PJ with the ball. Takes a three, misses. Completely air. Okay. The Pacers take a three. They miss. Rebounded by Max Christie. He's going to push it a little bit. Dwight Powell sets a screen. Max Christie throws over to PJ. PJ the ball is going to drive. Ooh, gets stripped, but it goes out of bounds. Our ball. Max Christie inbounds it to Spencer. Spencer in the corner. He's going to back down Nemhard. Turn around. Jump shot from the baseline. It's good. Spencer will surprise you from time to time. Pacers of the ball. Pass to Pascal Siakam, guarded by Spencer. Pascal's trying to back him down. Takes a jump shot in the mid-range. It's short. Rebound by Najee Marshall. Najee with the ball. Najee wants to drive all the way. Stops. Oh, God. PJ. Najee threw it out of bounds because PJ cut. All right, we got a timeout. Timeout. 13-11. Mavs down by 2. Not too bad. We're keeping up. Nothing much we can say about this game, but hey, we're here. We're here. I'm a cowboy. Playing, swaying, even Super Saiyan. Mavericks in 5. Could be the play-in. I could stay in. Ate too much food, now I gotta weigh in. Mavericks in 5. Moses Brown was very big for his 10 game. Yeah, his 10-day games are. He was that dude, bro. He was that dude. I think, yes, Clay is out. Yes, Clay's out. He's sick. I feel like the other team's mascot should be able to travel with the team, and then at halftime, we just have the mascots fight each other. Clay got an illness. It's called trade-itis. Trade me. I'm dying. Chloe is being rested. Not Chloe. Chloe. Probably get him on a minimum contract. Get who on a minimal contract? Moses, maybe. I would love KD on the Mavs, but I don't want to trade Clay Gaff in 3 jail. Nah, yeah. I'm good on that. Let's go, Mavs. Let's run. Let's run. Let's go on a run. I have to sneeze. Never mind the yawn. I don't have autonomy over my body. All right, let's go. Long old timeout. KD is honestly at some point underrated as a leader, but that's my take. I believe it. Hey, Lockbox Entertainment, bro. Salute to the big dog who's in the chat, man. Yo, check out his homie's channel. Hold on. I'm about to put y'all on. If y'all want good quality Mavericks content, because you're not going to get it here, just make sure I check out the homie's channel, bro. Subscribe. Puts out good work. All right. Ball got knocked out of bounds. Pacers ball. Let's go. Pacers are a scheduled loss every... Yeah, Rick Carlisle got our number. It happens. All right, Pacers with the inbound. They throw it to Miles Turner. Guard by Max Christie. Takes a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Over to PJ. PJ with the ball. PJ wants to drive. Goes right at the basket. It gets stripped. It's a jump ball. PJ, come on. Mascots don't fight, but they 1v1 on the court. First 11. I'd watch it. I'd watch it. They got to do it in costume. The problem with being KD is now you become the old team. Not many old teams can win champs. Lakers tried it with Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Rockets with Barkley, etc. Doesn't end well. It does not. If history is going to repeat itself. PJ having a hard time backing down Nembhard because PJ has no handles. Stop letting PJ dribble. Good Lord. This team. We have 3 turnovers. Good Lord. Page's ball. To the corner for a 3 over Spencer Dinwiddie. No good, but they get the rebound. Obi Toppin passes to Nembhard, who takes a deep 3 over Najee and knocks it down. There we go. PJ handles legit awful. Yes. All right. Spencer with the ball. Loses it. More turnovers. Didn't see that coming, did you? Nembhard with the ball. Over to Turner. Turner's going to drive on Dwight Powell. Throws it way up. No good. Shoots 2. Hey, just checking on the best digest. Money. You know where you at. The Mavs going to be like 92, 93 season. Good Lord. Do you see B. Will being tried out as a starter at all next year if we are healthy and give him a roster spot with AD, PJ, Clay, and eventually Kyrie? I should have much pressure the point guard. Well, excuse me. Guard, point guard is our number one need right now, which is funny. Because aside from Kyrie, you got Jaden Hardy, Spencer Dinwiddie, Dante Exum, and then Brandon Williams, right? Brandon Williams is better than at least 2 of those guys. If not, everybody not named Kyrie, right? We're going to most likely draft a point guard. So, I think it's worth keeping Brandon Williams in some capacity. Spencer Dinwiddie throws a lob to PJ, who misses. I'm sorry, that was to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell missed the dunk. All right, Pacers ball. They pass it inside to Miles Turner, kicks it right back out to Nembhard, all the way to the corner for 3, and they miss, but they're saying it's a turnover? Turnover. Is Tyrese Halliburton not playing? I put him on the thumbnail. Really ready for the season to be over to see how the Mavs roster will be next season. Yeah, mentally I'm in next year. All right, Jaden Hardy, bring the ball down. Very interesting choice. No, but Kid looks pissed. Probably because Jaden Hardy's on the floor. Pass to Max Christie, over to Dwight Powell. To Spencer. Oh, gosh, this lineup. Spencer with the ball. Trying to fight his way in. Almost loses the ball. Spencer gives it to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell under the basket. Almost loses it. Holy crap. None of y'all can hold the dang ball, bro. Oh, that was the ugliest possession I have ever seen, bro. This has to be the worst lineup that we could possibly throw out there. What the hell? Tyrese's back is injured. Okay. These games are good for forcing PJ to address his handle, yeah. Dinwiddie is too inconsistent to start, but he has the height potential. B Will's undersized, but gives it all and could be great. Hardy's out the question, yeah. It's going to be one of those games, huh? Yep. Marcel's Omni-Man. Hey, bro. My son is invincible. Now, I'm Conquest, baby. I'm Conquest. Except I don't die. Spoiler. Time to tank for flag. Might as well tank just to tank. What foul are we calling? What did the ref do to get PJ all razzled? All right, it's our ball. We're going to inbound it to Jaden Hardy. Good Lord. Hardy's bringing the ball down. Oh, no, is a woman reffing? Oh, no. What injuries have I missed? Only just tuned in. Nothing yet. I guess Caleb Martin's hurt again, and what's the name? Clay's sick. Jaden Hardy for 3. Thank you. All right, Mavericks bring the ball down. TJ McConnell, the Pacers legend. He's going to have to get a statue. I just know it. Goes baseline, kicks out to the corner. Out to Obi Toppin. They're passing it around. Pacers going to drive. Goes up with a floater and knocks it down for an and one. Oh, man. I don't see how a future star would want to be drafted by Dallas in front office is the same. Hardy's my king. Well, let me tell you about your king. This is your king. This is your king. No. Honestly, if Dante never got injured while being a Maverick, I'd probably want him back. After his injury, it's like we got to move on now. I think a lot of Mavericks fans feel that way about Dante. Did I break my wrist? Is my wrist broken? Why is that there? I might need to see a doctor. All right, Max Christie for 2. Love to see it. Marcel, can we agree that when we pay money to attend a game, we can chant what we want? No. I do not agree with that statement. Because I pay to go to the movies, does that mean I can record it if I want? Does that mean just because I pay to go somewhere doesn't mean I can do what I want when I'm there? If Exum never got hurt, we probably would have gotten Dinwiddie back. True. I miss the Cuban days. He was such a good owner and seemed to care. Time and money can change a man. Only issue with Dante was last season in the playoffs, he wasn't really playable. That's very true. How did Dante hurt his hand? I feel like the way he falls on the floor. I think he went up for a layup and somebody blocked the shot and it hit his hand and it broke his hand. So I want to say how it happened. Yeah. You can't really tell at all, but I swear the bone in this wrist is like poking out a little bit further than it should, but I could be wrong, and it feels tender. Did I break my wrist? They just try to hurt my Hardy. It happens, man. They did not like the party. Cause the party don't start till I walk in. Anyway, I'm watching these two guys shoot at half court on this little mini hoop, and it's actually entrancing. I'm sorry. I'm like a child. Spencer played like prime Steph Curry against the Celtics, but now he's back to being the next Tim Hardaway Jr., man. Marcel, join my poker game, bro. Why? You trying to get free money? I do not know how to play poker. I am bad at poker, bro. I will lose. You will rob me. They're like Diddy parties more. Whoa. Yo, have y'all seen what Kanye's been doing lately? Kanye been kind of wilding out. And it's a little bit sad to see, but Kanye been kind of tripping lately. Man, I was so excited this season after our guys fell short. Yeah, we all were. We all were. But yeah, Jorge Rodriguez, I'll join your poker game. Don't expect me to be good. My mustache is thick. I need to grow my beard back. Y'all can see my chins. I lost a lot of weight, so like I got extra like skin on my face, so I go. It's unflattering. Bro, easy on. Let me see. I like Exum and was excited to get him back, but I think we try to get out on Caleb Martin Hardy if possible and trade draft for an okay point guard possible and keep B. Will as a great backup. Yep. Never been such a letdown season as a Mavs fan. Just you wait. Kanye and his daughter Northwest made a song with Diddy recently. Yep. Wild. Just lately, he's been manic for years. I haven't heard what he did recently, though, what happened. He was walking around with a certain hate symbol on his shirt. And then I also heard, or I saw he has a chain, a diamond iced out chain with that same hate symbol. And he called Jay-Z's kids the R word. It was very crazy. Very crazy. Kind of been tripping for years. That guy's clean off his rocker. Yes. Yes. They might swerve in that corner, whoa, crashing out on nitrous. Bro, on the nitrous, dog. Like, you're an addict, bro. You're a junkie. Get help. Putting out crappy albums. Bro, easy on the Jorge. Oh, it's George. My fault. My fault, George. My fault, George. You good. Anyway, we made our free throws. Pascal hits a midi. We'll be all right. Mavs ball. Not defending Kanye, but people are pretty ignorant about where that symbol comes from. Yeah, but it's not like he's trying to portray it as anything other than what the symbol is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not trying to tell you where its roots came from and educate you on the symbol. He knows it's a hate symbol, and he's, like, feeding into it. Max Christie with a travel? That's lame. That ain't no travel. Max Christie, no. It's getting harder and harder to... He made graduation out of these things. He made graduation. Yeah. Kanye's almost 50 years old, and he definitely acts like it. A 3 from Pascal Siakam goes in. Crazy. How old is Kanye West? Kanye West age. We got ourselves a timeout. Yeah, he's 47 years old, bro. I'm sorry, you have kids, and you're 47 years old acting like this, bro? Go raise them kids! Get off the internet! Why did you think it was a good idea, 47-year-old Kanye, to take your daughter, your firstborn daughter, like, yo, get in the booth. We making a song with Diddy. Are you insane? Are you insane? Crazy. It was around thousands of years before a certain German called. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. I know the roots of the symbol. I know what the symbol of at one point symbolized. I know how it was, transformed to something else. But that's what Kanye is portraying. He ain't trying to portray the peace and love. The man's on some wild stuff. The symbol of my culture isn't rotated and not the same meaning. Oh, money. Are you Indonesian? Is that where the symbol's from? Is it from Indonesia? I swear I thought it was from like an Asian, a Southeast Asian country. I could be wrong. Kanye just doubles down every time. Oh, yeah. Kanye likes attention. That's the problem. He likes attention. Play tight. It's all about luck. Always go with the highest pair of cards when you're first up. If you're the last to call, you can play the weaker cards. I once folded on a pair of queens when I was... Oh, man. I'd totally mess up. My grandpa watching Lakers Digest right now. Is Lakers Digest live? Do they upload something? I should really know more about all the channels I'm in charge of. No, they're not live. But they did drop a video 4 hours ago. It was in multiple different Asian cultures. Okay. Yeah. Sun's going to make the plan tonight. I'm Vietnamese, but it's on some statues in Buddhism. Yes. I learned that somewhere. On Gafford Discord call, I accidentally played my Klay Thompson AI video while he was streaming on Twitch. Man. All right. Passing the ball around. Out of timeout. Jaden Hardy, top of the key for a 3. Miss. Rebounded by Dwight Powell. now they're calling it something. Over the back, turnover. We can't win. Who is the Pacers mascot? It's Goofy. I don't know. I can't even tell you what it is. Pacers mascot. Boomer. Its name is Boomer. A 6-foot tall, energetic cat, sometimes called the Pacers Panther. Boomer. Anyway, Pacers doing free throws now because we're in the bonus, I guess. Yay. It means good fortune. It goes back to ancient times from the Indus River Valley. It used to be and still is a sacred symbol in Europe and Asia. Unfortunately, the bad painter ruined it. Yeah, but that's not what Kanye does. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye don't care about that. Kanye specifically said, have you got over the trade, fam? Trap boy, I've been over it. Ask the chat if they've gotten over it. I've gotten over it. It just sucks, but, you know, it's whatever. Thank you, genuinely. I don't watch the games or highlights, but you help me still have love for the Mavs. I'm here for you, money. Here for you. How old is it? He's a boomer, but can one video we rate the mascots and logos? King Marcel? Maybe over the summer when I'm bored. A 3 from, who was that? Kessler Edwards? No good. Pacers ball. They pass it to Pascal. Ooh, stolen by Kessler Edwards over to Najee Marshall. Najee wants to go all the way, but he brings it back out to the wing. Swings it to Max Christie, top of the key. He drives. Trying to back down. TJ McConnell goes up for a layup off the glass. Is good for Cormac. It's an and one. And one. This still hurts to watch the games. I know. No, I have not gotten over the Caleb Martin trade. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the Caleb Martin trade is a little bit harder for me to get over because it's like, give me Grimes back, bro. Grimes out here hooping. Caleb Martin's doo-doo, bro. Give me Grimes back. And you can say the same for Luka, but I mean, dang it. But it is what it is. I'm gonna be real. I'm not watching the game. D-Pen, you're just here for the stream to chill and kick it. I feel you. I will say it was a pleasure to watch Kessler Edwards' development this season. Yeah, we'll see if we keep him. Pacers with another easy layup. Come on now, we're down by 9. Hindu, Southeast Asia is Indonesia, Singapore, Burma, Cambodia. Aha! I know something about the world. Who do y'all got in the playoffs? Since Mavs probably won't be in the playoffs. I think the team I think will come out the West will be the Nuggets, honestly. A 3 from Najee. Waved off. No good. Nah, he was real. Yeah. Grimes is hooping. Would have loved if he was hooping for us. We have 7 turnovers in the first quarter. Woo-wee! Jason Kidd is going through it, man. It pays a beat. God damn. Grimes dropping my player numbers. I wasn't familiar with this game. It's sad how I haven't watched a single Mavs game for over a month. I was the one waiting for every single Mavs game to watch before all this disaster. I know. He grinding right now. Cooking for you. Isn't it crazy how the Mavs are having zoning permissions? They're trying to build another arena while also telling you that they're not moving. So dumb. Remember, Caleb averages 2 points. That's more than what I expect. They should have agreed to pay Grimes more. Fair. I'm not familiar with Kai Jones. How's his upside? Very athletic, good IQ for a big man. Doesn't bite on everything. Very athletic. If you take Derrick Jones Jr. and then stretch him a few inches, pause, to 6'11", and that's Kai Jones. Kai Jones just a taller Derrick Jones Jr., honestly. But we're not playing him much this game so far. We need to put him back in. The Mavs aren't planning to pay anyone, pretty much. If Mavs do make the playoffs, I'm still rooting for the Nuggets. That's fair. Houston Rockets will win the NBA championship. Hey, Larry, say it with your chest. What happened to Clay and Caleb today? Clay is sick and Caleb hip hurt. Got ouchie. Sometimes I just come check the news, though, here. Hey, the news will always be here, man. I appreciate you. Kai Jones runs the floor so well. He does. He can put the ball on the floor. He's already done it once tonight. We need to utilize him more. Anyway, first quarter's over. We're down by a lot. This season was like the start of Kanye's career. Great music and good personality. Now it's like Kernham on nitrous with the symbol and got his girl naked on the red carpet. Isn't that weird? How like Kanye's like, first of all, his wife is, how old is she? She's like 24, ain't she? Kanye wife age. Bianca Censari. Yeah, she's my age, bro. She was born like 6 days before me. Kanye, and then also on top of that, she was working for Kanye. Isn't that just weird? Like, you married your employee, bro. But like, he had her walking around booty butt naked like 24/7 in public. That ain't weird, bro. You got kids, you got a daughter. You think this is good? Get help. Weird as a mug. I used to defend Kanye, bro. I used to think that he was a good father. Like, no, like, Kanye's crazy. He's weird, but he's just a good father to his kids. Now I can't say that, though. Man, it's crazy. Nico's ego is Kanye's nitrous. Oh, Lord. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like Maxey just being a shell of his former self. I don't think so. What position should we go from the draft? Point guard. Easy point guard. I would say a good backup point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Yeah, I think point guard is like priority. The Rockets and Grizzlies are fake, for real. Maybe. You favor Nick Van Exel. Thank you. Thank you. It's not the worst thing I've been told. He got a type. After Kim K, we should have known he's now trying to make her the next Kim. He wants all of his girls to look the same. You're weird. You're weird. Kanye's weird. Anyway, we're back. Second quarter. Let's get it. Patriots ball. Pascal Siakam on the wing to the top. Over to T.J. McConnell, the other wing guard by Kai Jones. Look, our center is going to guard the perimeter. Love it. T.J. McConnell can't do nothing. The pass to Pascal Siakam, guard by P.J. Washington. Pascal turns around, jumper, knocks down. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Top of the key, off a screen from P.J. with a fake screen. Kai Jones with the real screen. Pass it to, offensive foul, turnover. Good job, Spencer. Calling a second quarter like spike. We got 131 people, which is probably a record for the last week that we've been doing these. Make sure you drop a like on this video. We got 43 likes. Let's try to get to 100 likes. I appreciate it. T.J. McConnell with the ball, guarded by Najee Marshall. Passes to the wing, back to T.J. McConnell. Throws it all the way to the other wing for 3. A miss. And they get a dunk under the basket. But it's all good. Spencer Dinwiddie bring the ball down. Najee Marshall off a screen from Kai Jones. Najee, okay, good. It's foul. I'm about to say, Najee lost it. I'm not going to lie. I would rather be stuck with Maxey forever again than lose Luka. Absolutely right. No disagreements. Tiger Woods dating Trump Jr.'s ex. Very odd, but it's funny. J-Kid might told them to up the tank. We don't need any chance of winning. No, this tank's fueled up. Najee with the ball. Over to Max Christie on the corner. He's going to back him down. Trying to get to the basket. Take a step back. Long 2. Knock it down. The disciple. For 2. All right. T.J. McConnell with the ball. Drives on Spencer. Spins. Brings it right back out. Passing it around. They're going to try and drive on Najee. Back to T.J. McConnell. To the other wing for a 3 over Najee. No good. Rebounded by Kai Jones. Over to Spencer. Spencer with the ball. True Mavs fan, love and adore Maxey Cleveland. Look, I loved Maxey when he was Maxey. Kai Jones with a nasty dunk and 1. Woo! That boy stretched for that one. From the Bahamas. Yeah, man. Jamaica. Yeah, nah. Kai, nasty, bro. Like, just give him the ball. When he's rolling to the basket, put that ball in his hands. Yeah. I think they're going to review it, though. Regardless, he got the dunk off. Lil Woody's going crazy first game back. Can these bums win even with Luka? They are completely incompetent. I'm talking about the Mavericks right now, bro. Like, we just trying, bro. I'm trying, bro. Like, chill. Not too much on my team. We're trying, Dad. We have such a ridiculous, stupid, unfair front court heading next season. Oh, my gosh. They're not going to... I bet you the Mavericks will lead the league in points in the paint, lead the league in blocks, lead the league in offensive rebounds. Like, our bigs are going to make it very clear whose team got the best lineup when it comes to their big men. Is B-Will out tonight? Yes, B-Will is out tonight. I forgot the injury, though. But he's out. I'm trying to create a 2014-15 roster in 2K. Oh boy. Anyway, we got ourselves a timeout. Facts. Between AD, Gaff, Lively, Kai Jones alone, the depth is crazy. Bro, AD, Gaff, Lively, Kai Jones. Throwing PJ. It's always. Hopefully Gafford and Lively come back soon after AD. That would be important, TGK. That would be important for them both to come back shortly after. But I only care about health. If you're not healthy, don't come back. I love to see Mavs eliminate the Thunder. I don't care if we get swept in the second round. Just let me get there. Just let me get there. Sorry, Digest. My hope is in the sewage at this point of the season. I understand. We are a good team. We don't have a skill issue. We have a health issue. I don't trust AD. He's just an injury-prone elite player. Injury-prone elite player, a dime a dozen. Look at Kawhi Leonard. Next time B. Will plays, that's his final game. We got to use that one game. That one game. I just want you all to know, all 120 y'all that are in this chat, that about a week ago, I turned down a bag. I turned down a bag because I told y'all I will never promote gambling. I was approached an opportunity to make some money on. I said no. You ever wonder why I don't do ads? I'm never saying, hey, use code Digest on FanDuel and get 5 extra addiction points to your parlay. The reason why I don't do that, I turn them down every time. Do you think Luka will retire as a Maverick? No, he ain't coming back. A 3 from the Pacers goes in. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Kai Jones is the black Mr. Clean. I'm the black Mr. Clean. You turned a bag down? Sheesh, salute to you, Sam Dennis. Bro, like, I am always standing on my morals. My dad makes fun of me, though. But I'm like, Dad, you're the one who taught me that, though. But yeah, anytime they come to me talking about, sports betting, gambling, prize picks, I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm not going to promote something that I don't use or won't do myself. Pacers with the ball after a made basket by the Mavericks. Pascal, guarded by Kai Jones. Pump fakes. Tries to go up. Knocks down the shot. Ooh. I want to give y'all quality content. I don't want half a video of me talking about FanDuel. You feel me? Otherwise, the videos will be like 15 minutes long. PJ under the basket. Gets the, little acrobatic layup to go. I couldn't turn it down. I'm trying to get out of debt. But generally, I wouldn't want to promote gambling either. I'll never do it, bro. Never do it. TJ McConnell drives on Najee. Misses the layup, but they're calling it a foul. Ugh. Thunder don't stand a chance next season. You could have your own refs. Get Steph. You won't pass the test. Mavs in 4. 3 if it was possible. You could have your own refs. Get Steph. You won't pass the test. Mavs in 4. I like that. What contract is Kai Jones on? He's on a two-way. So we'll have to figure him out in the summertime. Not now, though. Bessie said he got morals. Hey, man, this the only thing that we have in this world is our morals. And you shouldn't be able to sell those. You know what I'm saying? Your morals should be priceless. Something that you cannot, unwavering on those, right? And that's why I was kind of baffled from when I told my dad that I turned down the betting money. He's like, oh, man, if I do YouTube channel, I'd take that money. I'm like, Dad, like, you told me whatever I believe in, and I don't believe in sports betting, so I'm not going to promote it. PJ on the wing for 3. Knocks it down. We need those. We need more of those. Here we go. Didn't the Pacers have a good playoff run last year? Didn't they lost in the second round? Third round, maybe? Can't remember. What are the odds on getting the number 1 pick? We have a 1% chance. Still possible. Pascal Siakam with the ball guarded by Kessler Edwards. Ooh, loses it. Pascal picks it back up. Edwards is on him. Pascal for 3. Air ball. I think Edwards had a hand on it. Rebound by Kai Jones over to Max Christie. Christie with the ball. A screen set by Kai Jones. Christie trying to find his way in, but no good. SGA, PGA, TGK, Mavs in 5. I like that one too, bro. Max Christie with the miss in the mid-range, rebounded by the Pacers. Going the other way with it. Maybe we can give Kai Diddy contract. I think Kai Jones is someone you want to keep because he should be our third string center, like, and that's a really good third string center. Instead, we got Dwight Powell. All love the Dwight Powell, but give me Kai Jones. A 3 in the corner by the Pacers just goes in. Oh man, they're just gonna keep shooting. Fire Nico and high and by to all. We need new training staff. Honestly, Spencer with the ball. Takes a 3 on the wing. Boing. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. TJ McConnell with the ball. Max Christie also can't play without them bigs. When Mavs had at least Gafford, and he was hooping a lot better. Max Christie is a player who just needs to know his role on the team, and he needs to play with everybody. He can't be, at least not now. I can't rely on Max Christie to be like a Quentin Grimes on Philly. Not yet. But fully healthy roster, man, you could sneak in Max Christie and he looked like Jordan. You like Kai Jones at center more than power forward? Not that position matters. I like Kai Jones more at center. He's kind of built like a power forward, but like, he plays like a center. I like Kai Jones down low. That's me though. Did you see what PJ had to say about that Fire Nico chance? Yes, and hot take, I agree with PJ. I agree with PJ. Seeing some of Kai's highlights, plus his game versus the Kings, I hope the Mavs keep him. Bro, he's got insane potential. I think Kai could also be great at the 4 for AD. Yeah. If we ever have to put AD at the 5, you got Kai Jones. There you go, Twin Towers. How's she going, Marcel? It was good. Dak Canadian, how you been, big dog? It's been a while. Page with the ball. Ooh, the pass was deflected by Spencer. Out of bounds. Page with the ball. As they're up by 15. Wow. I agree with PJ. Forget Nico. Yeah, I don't think PJ was protecting Nico. I don't think he's defending Nico. He's just I'm assuming that PJ's just tired of hearing this all the time. Shut up, bro. Golly, man. It does get annoying. And the players, they have every right to express how they feel. You know what I mean? Anyway, there's Jane Hardy almost committed a turnover. Almost. Do you see Kid's hot Nico opinion? What did Kid say? I wouldn't speak his name. Yeah, what did Jason Kidd say? I would love to, get Jason Kidd drunk and just ask him questions all right, Jason Kidd, be real. All right, PJ with the ball, going up and gets the floater to go. People are turning on PJ's wild. That's one thing that made me so angry, because now these fans are just being emotional. No logic, no reasoning, just straight emotion. If you're turning on PJ... Mr. Stand-on business who came here last season and immediately was ready to put it all on the line for this team multiple times. You're crazy. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy, man. Anyway, Kessler Edwards in the corner for 3. Knocks it down. There we go. You got to feel for J. Kidd. He had a superstar. Yeah, he did. What did J. Kidd say? Good stuff. Ew. All right, after a 3 made by Kessler Edwards, the Pacers hit a 2, but we get Kai Jones on the other end for an easy dunk. We're down by 10. There we go. Call that timeout, Kai Jones. I won't listen to them anymore. Yeah, no. I'll never turn on the players. As long as they still want to play for this city, they still come out every night and do their best, never going to turn on them. Never. Never do that. Since PJ and Gafford came and Mavs went to finals, people are ungrateful. That's what it feels like. PJ's one of main core of this team. Keep him forever. Yeah. It's crazy, too, because what I saw from people oh, yeah, PJ, that's why you're getting traded for Kevin Durant. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I don't know if you heard me earlier. I earlier in the stream, I said, I don't think PJ's defending Nico, although I would argue that PJ probably can't stand Nico. Pretty sure they all just don't like him. But they understand, bro, this is a job. This is my job. I have to come out here and play. I can't just protest and not play. But also, I'm sure these players are trying to win us back. They know that if we're winning games, the fans are going to care more. Not all of them. Not all of them are going to come back. But you'll get more people back. Because imagine if this team stayed healthy. Imagine no one got hurt from the day of the trade. No one got hurt. We'd be feeling a different way. I'd argue we're in the darkest timeline. So PJ knows And especially in that game, because if you watched all of his interviews that game against Philly that we lost, it wasn't just the fans he spoke about. He spoke about how he lost the game that he thought we should have won. He mentioned how, we had too many turnovers, we should have won this game. So he was probably just upset that he lost because he wants to win. These guys want to win. No one likes losing. People need to understand, when it comes to tanking, when it comes to purposely losing games, that is a front office decision. Players don't choose that. Players will go out there and win no matter what. No matter what. Tanking is not a player's job. It's the owner's job, right? But it is what it is. Honestly, Nico was killing it with the trades additions before the trade. You could argue that Nico has always been a good GM. He just got a little cocky. He gambled. Who knows if that gamble is going to pay off, right? That's me, though. That's just me, though. Hot, spicy pad thai. PJ is too important to this team winning. I'd let him fight every 10 games to keep him. That man walks around with clenched fists. Jones and Williams should be on Mavs roster next year. These guys look like the silver lining to the Nightmare Mavs season. And they're young. They're young. They're young. There's your future right there. We can keep them in the 2 years back-to-back where we don't have a draft pick. Well, we got these guys. Would you trade PJ for a healthy Herb Jones? No. Nah. The problem, we were not winning-ish, neither with Kyrie. Max hit a shot. Come on. Did he? My stream's a little bit behind. We just came out the timeout. Pacers ball, guarded by Jaden Hardy. Pacers passing the ball around. Over to Obi Toppin, top of the key. Guarded by Najee Marshall. Obi Toppin drives, throws up a layup and misses, but they get the tip back. They got the put back dunk in. All right, 40-52. Mavs down by 12. Oof. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Off a screen from Dwight Powell. Nope, fake screen. Off another screen. Spencer with the ball. Throws out to Kessler Edwards. Corner three. Knock it down. Kessler Edwards. Ooh. All right, Pacers passing the ball around. I'm way behind. I may have to refresh my screen. My stream's always behind. Pacers in the corner. Throw it to Miles Turner. Miles Turner inside. They get an easy layup. Come on, we need some stops. All our guys were stepping the F up, including Kyrie. Man, we were going on a pretty good run before Kyrie got hurt. Spencer misses the dunk. Rebounded by Najee. Najee Marshall over to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell to Jaden Hardy. Hardy going to drive. Stop. Pulls up a shot mid-range, and it's good. I mean, excuse was they rushed AD before Kyrie injury. Yeah, they definitely rushed AD for his debut. Obi Toppin with a dunk. Can we please get a stop? We need to get some defense. Our offense looks good, but let's get a stop. Zion or Durant next year? I'd rather Zion. I'd only take Zion because he's young. PJ averages way better numbers on a better team. Irv should be getting at least 15 points per game on an injured Pelicans team. Bro, give me... Y'all ain't talking about the real prize in New Orleans. A three from Jaden Hardy is good. The Hardy party continues. Give me, what's the name? Gosh darn it, I already forgot. What's his name? Trey Murphy. He's hurt, but give me Trey Murphy. Why can I not remember his name? Beyond me. I got brain damage. Trey Murphy's really good. LaMelo versus Ja. Who you taking? I'm taking LaMelo. All right. Pacers shooting two because Jaden Hardy doesn't play defense. I'm taking LaMelo over Ja. That old... It's mush. He was definitely rushed back and way overplayed. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of people think that it's because of fan outrage that they did that to try and win the fans back. Who knows? PJ Washington, Rui Hachimura. I'm taking PJ, but I am a fan of Rui though. I am a fan of Rui, but I'll take PJ. Kyrie not leaving. Pacers making 8 free throws. Jared Dudley, you goofy looking Care Bear. I think Kyrie's career is pretty much over. Nah. Oddly enough, he's young enough to where this isn't going to be a big issue. Don't forget, Clay was injured 2 years in a row. He's still able to play. All right. Max Christie with the ball. Over to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell finds Max Christie under the basket for 2. Point Powell. There we go. Who's your favorite true point guard in the league? Obviously ignoring a certain one of them. Chris Paul. If we're talking about like true point guard, Chris Paul. There's also Tyrese Halliburton. I have to say Chris Paul. Chris Paul would be my favorite pure point guard. I feel like he's also like the mold of it. Kyrie don't care about what the fans say about him, but what he would care is how his teammates treat him. That's very true. With all due respect, I don't want Powell, Hardy, Dinwiddie next season. Maybe package him with PJ or someone really nice. So Dior, I was with you until you said PJ. I agree that we need to move on from certain players, but I'm not using a good player to move a bad player. Yeah, don't use a good player to move a bad player. Like trading Luka and Maxey for AD. Don't move a bad player with a good player. You should not have to do that. Ooh, Max Christie goes to the basket with it, but gets blocked, rebounded by the Pacers. They're going all the way, but they pass it out. The pass was stolen. PJ's got it. We're in transition. We should have it. PJ goes all the way. Ooh, gets fouled, shooting 2. Is Luka not a true point guard? Is Luka a point guard? Because he's 6'9", bro. Like, what is Luka? What is Luka? Dior, I would try for KD. Maybe it'll work. I'm not trying for KD. No. Is it weird to you guys Westbrook has 52 more texts than Draymond? I guess Draymond's more flagrant type of guy. I agree. All we can do is wait and see, but why doubt the guy before he even gets a chance to prove himself? Yeah, I have a lot of faith in Kyrie bouncing back. Maybe not the same Kyrie, but still a good Kyrie. Yeah. Luka's baby bird. Luka's more like Magic Johnson. If I'm going to be completely honest, Luka's way more like Magic Johnson than Larry Bird. And I'm not saying you, Dat Canadian, in general are doing this, but I feel like a lot of people called him baby bird because he's white. Dude is literally Magic Johnson. It's point blank period. Anyway, after some free throws, Pacers ball. They're going to drive. Pump fake. Out to Obi Toppin for 3, and he knocks it down. I already said that every time Luka plays like Magic Johnson. He does. He plays like Magic Johnson. The shift in his game is exactly why I believe in his comeback. Kyrie would be totally fine. No, I'm saying it because the way Bird talked trash, man, back to... Oh, yeah, Bird, man. Bird was... It's crazy, too, because, like, oh, we got a 3 from Max Christie. I'm sorry, that was from PJ. PJ for the 3J. All right. The thing is, like, Bird wasn't talking trash because, like, he found it fun to talk trash. He legitimately just did not like anybody. Like, I'm not doing this as a bit. This is who I am. Oh, man. Larry Bird trash talk was different. It definitely was. He would say, if you put a white guy to defend me, that's disrespect, and I'm going to take that personally. Larry Bird was crazy. Thoughts on Pistons versus Heat? What happened? All right. Spencer with the ball. Guard by Miles Turner on the perimeter. He's going to drive right past him. Kicks it out to Max Christie. Max Christie pump fake, dribble, step back. 3. It's short. Najee tried to dunk it back, but no good. Rebounded by the Pacers. A player telling you how he's going to beat you and then doing exactly what he says is next level. It really is. Larry Bird loved the dream team. Yeah. Luka Magic Johnson makes sense. Yeah. I realize if Suns win today's game versus Bulls, Mavs lose now. Mavs going to be 11th seed. Love it. A 3 from the Mavs. No good. Rebound by the Pacers. Now he's really win for that putback dunk. Yeah. His dream team teammates, he never trash talked them when he played during the actual season. Larry Bird was a player that, when Larry Bird got older, he found respect in his contemporaries. Young Larry Bird, man, you were all dog meat, bro. Like, you're out of there. Does Luka play defense? Luka is a great defender when he wants to be. Does he want to be? Depends on the game. Digest PJ, cool, but he's inconsistent. His rebounds are top notch though, but isn't his new contract estimate to be plus 60 mil? Honestly though, like, PJ is worth that. Hot take. PJ's worth a $60 million contract. If that's all it takes to keep PJ, cool. I'll give you a 60 for 3. I'll pay you $20 million a year. You're getting great defense. The rebounds is the best on the team. One of the best on the team, if not the best. But you're getting his defense, and on a fully healthy roster, he is a offensive threat. He has shown it. Is it consistent? It's not super inconsistent, but it's not as consistent as you want it to be. But I wouldn't call him super inconsistent. You know what I mean? 60 mil a year? No. 60 for 3 though. Yeah, 60 for 3. I'll pay the 20 mil a year. Yeah, 60 for 3. Not 60 per year. 60 for 3? Yeah, I'll do that. PJ's worth it. You got to think about this. Who's better, PJ Washington or OG Anunoby? Let me know in the chat. And I'll follow up. Kai Jones under the basket. Kicks it out to Max Christie for 3. Oh! Christie for the 3. Maxey. Why would anyone want a team tank? I hate that mentality. Benjamin, I've gone back and forth. On the tank. I just want to watch them play basketball, honestly. I want to watch my team play a million games. All right, so John T says OG Anunoby is better than PJ. I'd argue that. However, OG Anunoby's making $200 million. Excuse me? Holy overpay, right? Let me see. What is OG's contract? $212 million for 5 years, OG Anunoby. Absolutely insane. Now watch this. I'm going to show you something, though. Because it's halftime now, 57-68. Real quick, though. Look at this. This is PJ and OG this season. PJ's played 48. OG's played 61 games, which is a lot more than I thought he'd play. He averages 2 more points, 4 less rebounds. Assists are about the same. The blocks are about the same. Steals are about the same. He shoots 3% better from the floor. PJ shoots 0.4% better from 3. Their shooting is pretty much the same. The only difference is OG makes 1 more basket than PJ Washington. OG makes 1 basket more than PJ a game. Other than that, PJ, the only thing that they really have in each other is PJ's a better rebounder by a lot. Doubles his rebounds. OG shoots 3% better from the floor, I guess, if you want to throw that in there. Other than that, they literally have identical stats. OG's getting $200 million. I'm not saying we got to pay PJ that, but paying PJ $60 million for 3 years, that's a good contract. That is still, to me, an underpay. We're still getting a hometown deal for PJ if we only got to pay him $60 million over the course of 3 years. OG Anunoby is getting $200 million to average 16, 4, and 2. And you're injured during the playoffs a lot. I'm just saying. It's a little fishy to me. Hold on, my brother's calling. Hello? You good?
Yeah. Are you on live right now or what?
Yeah, say what's up in the chat.
Yo, what's up, chat? Mute your mic real quick.
Okay, hold on, chat. I gotta mute myself. Sorry about that. Sorry. I didn't. I don't hear from my brother often. He doesn't call me that often, so had some family things to talk about. So I apologize. But yes, I'm back though. I'm back. How y'all doing? How's this game, bro? It's 57-68. Someone said, Kevin said, I don't hear anything. Great content. I appreciate it. Mavericks are losing, but are we really concerned? Family comes first, and was that? Yeah. Family's important. And I mean, I get so many text messages and phone calls while I'm live, and I usually let people know, like, hey, I'm about to go live. So, like, a lot of times I'll get phone calls or text messages, and I'll straight up ignore them, but, like, that was my brother. I don't hear from him often, and it was like a family thing he wanted to talk about, so I made sure I was muted. Drink water. Marcel sounded like Vin Diesel with all his family talk. Nothing is stronger than family. Flag to the Mavs. We have a 1% chance. 1%. It could happen. Possibly, maybe. But yeah. Y'all. So how y'all feel about Kyrie? I've seen y'all talk in the chat about Kyrie and his injury and returning and everything. I don't think Kyrie will be the same Kyrie. That's a tall order, a tall thing to ask. But I think Kyrie will come back and still be able to do something. He'll still be able to play. It's also good that we have a team that he doesn't have to do everything for, right? What other games do you play other than Pokemon? I play Marvel Rivals. I had got a PlayStation 5 back there that I haven't turned on in months. I've been playing on my PC a lot. I play a lot of different simulator games with my friends. I've been playing this one new game that came out called Repo. It's fun as a mug. But yeah, I got a lot of games. Flag staying in college, probably. Maybe it's like a 1% chance of rain type deal where they're wrong and it ends up being Hurricane Katrina outside. That'd be crazy. So tell me there's a chance. Exactly. There's a chance. Man. Thompson, 32, towards ACL in his left knee in June 13th, 2019 during Game 6 of 2019 Finals against the Toronto Raptors. He ran back into the court and made the free throw, same as Kyrie. Real hoopers know. I'm very pessimistic about Kyrie's future. I'm not. I know it sounds negative, but I'm behaving as if Kyrie Curry's over. Hey, man. Lower that expectation so everything else feels great, right? Kyrie isn't going anywhere, and I have big faith in B. Will staying and starting next season. Hey, man. I love the positivity. But anyway, before I had to take that phone call, PJ Washington getting $60 million is not an overpay. Trust and believe that? Because, like I said, a comparison, OG Anunoby making $200 million. Blasphemy. That's just blasphemy, man. But that's just me, though. Sorry, y'all. Gotta move my screens around. That's a steal. That's what I'm saying. No, real talk is not just lowering expectations to not be disappointed. I legit don't believe we'll ever see Kyrie looking like himself again. Possibly. Trade Kyrie, trade AD, trade Clay for Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk. That kind of injury, no joke at his age. I know, but I got faith in Kyrie. What is watching Mavs home games like? Well, I know everything there is to know about Choctaw casinos. Glad Marcel didn't do the gambling ads. It'd be too much. I feel like it would just be throwing salt in the wound if, like, every time you come to my channel, like, hey, you want to wager your life's earnings? Very nice. It'd be horrible. John T says, I get it. Expect the worst, hope for the best. That's where I'm at right now. No, I'm not. I'm not expecting the worst. I'm hoping for the best. I'm expecting and hoping. Clay's Achilles was in pieces. Yep. Kyrie's pretty talented basketball. He is. Kyrie is that guy. Where are we at with the sub count? Did it go up? Oh, look at that. It has been so hard to stay above 20,000 subscribers, bro. Feels like every day I'm gaining and losing. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I live 10 minutes away from Choctaw Casinos, Durant. Oh, Lord. When I was in the Army, I was stationed in Fort Riley, Kansas, and my friends used to drive from Kansas down to Choctaw on the weekends. Crazy. Marcel pulls out the rollie. I was having trouble funding this channel until I bet on black. Wait, where's my watch? Why don't I have my watch on? Hold on. I tried to flex a watch I wasn't wearing. Man, he doesn't have to be the same to make an impact. No, that's fair. We also have a very injured team around Kyrie. Kyrie's first ACL injury, I do believe. Could be wrong, but I do believe. Don't forget, he had to get like a big surgery that first year in Boston. I'm talking about age of injury. The older you are, the harder it is. That's true, though. That is very true. But yeah, bet it all on black. Get this nice little rolly, little AP. Plain Jane, you feel me? Ooh, ooh. I think this is a great opportunity to see the Mavs less reliant on Kyrie next year. It could pay dividends come playoff time, more room to shine. Exactly. I live in Oklahoma, so casinos close everywhere you go. Oh, Oklahoma. Every time I have to drive through Oklahoma, I'm always just... Ugh. If you live in Oklahoma and you love your state, hey, shout out to you. Someone's got to love it. Anyway, is the game back yet? We're down by a lot. All I can think of when thinking of Oklahoma's cornfields and tornadoes. I also have never been, so who knows? You're not wrong. Would you trade Reeves for Kyrie? No. I'm keeping Kai. Keeping Kai. That's law. Born in Oklahoma, raised in Dallas, moved back to Oklahoma. Okay. All right, Pacers ball. Miles Turner, top of the key, guard by Kai Jones. Pass to Nembhard, who's on drive on Edwards. Gets the and one. Oh, Lord. KD tore his Achilles at 31. No one thought that he'd be the same. He's averaging 27. That's fair. Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, age plays a part in it, but I think also just the talent of that player matters. I would take Kyrie in a wheelchair smoking hookah over Reeves. Man, I'm taking Kyrie off the ayahuasca over anybody. Pacers convert the and one. Would you trade Clay and Gafford for Reeves and Vando? No. Spencer Dinwiddie, you goofball. He threw the ball behind his head and made a shot. We'll see. I'm not a Kyrie stan. No, and I understand that. I don't think I'm a stan, but I am a fan of Kyrie. But that's not why I've got faith. All right, Kai Jones just bounced the ball off PJ's butt. That was the play. Hand off to Najee. Najee with the ball. Goes up off the backboard. High off the glass. No good. Swatted back by Kai Jones. PJ gets it. Goes right back up. Tough shot, no good. Swatted back, but saves. Oh, ball going everywhere. PJ's diving. And the Pacers somehow get it. Pascal Siakam spins it around, throws it off the backboard. Rebounded by Max Christie over to Najee Marshall. So sloppy. Back to Max Christie, who's going to drive. Out to Spencer. Spencer's going to drive. Out to Max Christie in the corner for three. Rolled it in and out. Gosh darn it, Max Christie. I'm Kyrie's age, so I know what it feels like. Oh, I felt that. I just turned 30, and I feel that. I feel all of that. Why is everybody slipping? Can y'all please, like, try the floor? PJ with the ball. Guarded by Pascal. He wants to drive. Ooh, backs him down. Dribbles out of bounds. PJ. Fix that. Wait till you're 34. Ooh. Oh, funny enough, I have sciatica, and it's annoying. And one of my coworkers has a massage gun. I had to use it at work today. My back was killing me. All right, Pacers ball passing around after some sloppy play by the Mavs. A three from the Pacers is no good. Rebounded by Najee. Najee with the ball. Over to PJ. PJ to Max Christie. Come on, I know you see the mismatch with Kai Jones. Give him the ball. Najee with it. Going to drive. Throws up a floater, and it's good. Najee's floater. I hate it, bro. My knees are cooked. Dude, every time I, like, crouch, my knees just creak. All right, Pacers ball. Passing around. And drive on Spence. Goes up for a layup. Misses. Rebound by Kai Jones. Over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Pass to Najee. Najee throws up another floater. And it rolls right on in because of Najee. Special. It's always special. Special thing to see. Pacers passing the ball around. Miles Turner shoots over Kai Jones. No good. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. We're going to push it. Over to Kai Jones. Back to Najee. Najee back to Kai under the basket, who gets fouled. Kai Jones, he's a smart big. He knows when to go up and when to wait. I wonder if Kai Jones will ever grow his hair back. All right, inbound to PJ, back to Spencer. Spencer off of a double screen, goes up, throws it hard off the backboard, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes right back up and gets the and one. There you go, Spence. Spencer knows how to get them fouls, bro. Excuse me. Spencer knocks down the and one. Pacers ball. Pascal drives on Spence off the backboard, goes for two. Do better, Spencer. Spencer with the ball. Inside to Kai Jones. Back out to Spencer. Over to PJ for the 3J. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Pacers ball. Nimhard over to... Calling a foul. So, Pacers look a little tired. All right, Mavs ball. Inside to Kai Jones for an easy two. There you go. Can we just blow this whole team up? Not now. Give it a few years. D-Pen, if you want a good laugh, check my video about an Austin Reeves trade that I did a few days ago. And look in the comment section and count how many times they're calling Austin Reeves trash. Absolutely insane how many people are that casual that they think Austin Reeves is a bad player. Najee Marshall throws up a falling shot, but put back by Kai Jones. Okay. Makes it look effortlessly. AR has been a lot better off ball with Luka, but he's a long way to go, yeah. Can we just blow this thing up? No. There's only one explanation. Halliburton forced the team to be over at his Snow Bunny sleepover. They're all tired. Y'all crazy. 99 people watching, only 10 likes. Wow. Hey, well, first of all, you may need to refresh your stream because I'm seeing 100 people and 56 likes, but I still think we need a third quarter like spike, man. We got 100 people in chat, 56 likes. Let's try to get to 100 likes. Rebuilding this fandom brick by brick. That is my mission. Haha, I believe it. That was me last year, but no, AR is actually solid. Yeah, no, he's good. But when people were like, "What? He's bad. Why would we want him?" I'm like, he's actually really good. He can create for himself, something that we don't see often on this team. I think even with the injuries, if Mavs had Luka and Grimes, we would be doing pretty good right now. Yeah. 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 Luka is that huge. Another thing that makes me optimistic about Kai is that as someone who's watched him his whole career, his tenure with the Mavs has relied far less on explosiveness and more on triple threat and post. Yes, but that was with Luka. Now that we don't have Luka, we cannot allow Kyrie Irving to slip down that slope of, hey, you're that guy. Play heavy minutes. I need you. 40 a game. No. Team ball. Everybody plays. But I think the good thing is Kyrie will be the last Maverick to come back from injury, so the whole team will have time to play without him, and when he comes back, it'll just effortlessly, right? Double-double for Kai, but Clippers sold. Who is the person the Clippers dropped him for? I forgot who, but it was somebody that I ain't heard of. Ayer's not a bad player at all, but 9% of these big-name players are on overpaid contracts we can't afford. Except for AR. I'm pretty sure he's on a pretty modest contract. But Grimes had to be given up. He requested trade away. Exactly. I know what the Grimes thing was. When you win this or not, Marcel, my mama's house is on the line. Jacob or Jakob, however you pronounce your name. Hopefully your mama got some money for a hotel room, because you may lose the house. Kyrie misses 40% of his games for career. That is a horrible stat. Hey, that sounds really high. Other than the 80 disaster, Nico gets players on super cheap contracts. Every time I hear what other players are paid on other teams, it sounds nuts. Yeah, that's actually very true. Nico is really good at getting these contracts where he wants them. Anyway, Page the ball. Like OG Anunoby's insanely overpaid, and so are many players in the league. Yeah. Nembhard with the ball. Out to Pascal Siakam, guarded by PJ on the wing, to the top of the key. Hand off to Nembhard, guarded by Kai Jones. Step back, deep three. Boink, air ball. But somehow they swatted back Pascal for three, and he knocks it down. Can we do something cool? All right, Najee with the ball over to PJ. PJ bring the ball down. Pretty interesting. All right. Kai Jones the ball, guarded by Miles Turner on the perimeter. And there's a foul somewhere. I'd argue that Luka on the Lakers, if you take LeBron off, is like the Mavericks from like 2 years ago. Or even like 3 years ago. Kai Jones getting a nice little dunk and one. Woo! Kai Jones. Let me introduce you to Miles Turner. 51 game per season average. Woo. That's interesting. Yeah, Kai Jones, like 13 points, 11 rebounds. Bro, welcome to Dallas. Get this guy on a contract. I was really excited to see him, bro. And some other YouTubers called this a dumb trade. Not dumb trade. A lot of other YouTubers are saying, Kai Jones to the Mavericks. Nico, what are you doing? That's not the culture. That's bad. What? You're horrible. Kai Jones, the truth, bro. And here's her daily lag. Love it. Page is passing the ball around. Pascal Siakam for three. And it's good. Good lord. When did he become a sniper? Alright, is my lag fixed? Beep, boop, beep, boop. Hit refresh. Alright, PJ drives to the basket and misses the layup. Rebound by the Pacers. Kai Jones knocked the lag into Marcel's stream. Hey, bro, he's killing it. Oh, we got ourselves a steal. Najee Marshall gets it. Najee Marshall wants to drive. Right into Pascal, throws it up, and misses. Rebounded by the Pacers. The haters, my man, you knew what's up. I did. I was like, yeah, he may have had some moments of crazy, but, like, his skill, though, like, Kai Jones is really good. But, nah, they said I was wrong. I was crazy. Spencer for three is good. Woo-wee. There we go. End of the day, regular season and playoffs are two different things, I guess. They are very different, D-Pen. You completely different beast. There have been so many playoff risers and playoff bedwetters in the league. A three from the Pacers, no good. Rebounded by Max Christie over to Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall's always ready to cut. That's why he's a knife. Najee on the wing over to Max Christie. Max Christie guarded by Pascal. He drives. Got a nice little drive in there. Layup is good. Max Christie. All right, we got ourselves a timeout. Good stuff, guys. Oh, yeah, PJ's fired up. Not a LeBron fan, but I do like the way Luka and LeBron play together. Bro, so I was telling somebody, bro, like, watching LeBron and Luka play, like, one player in LeBron who's, like, one of those, like, has the highest basketball IQ in all of basketball, alongside Luka Doncic, who has probably the most creative mind in all of basketball. Like, them just being very smart when it comes to basketball together is absolutely insane. I'm not surprised that they click so easily. They both know exactly what each other is supposed to do, right? I was wanting Mavs to sign Kai Jones a long time ago. Well, your wish has been granted. I've never liked LeBron or the Lakers, but they do play well together. Yeah, it was good, timeless. They play well off each other. I still think Dalton better in the lineup than AR though. It's good to have both. But oh gosh, it's cold in my room. I just think it'll be simpler if Mavs get eliminated this season. I'll root for Luka with a better conscience. That's fine. That's fair. Hey, we're only down by 3, bro. Only down by 3. That's crazy. 80 averages 59 game per season. Kyrie 51. Best 2 stars are made of glass. Better to see, my pretty. Only thing better than Luka Brown would be Luka Jokic. Oh, man. Feed generations. But if the Mavs make it to OKC as their first round match and win, that would be sick. Oh, brother. There would be riots. People really didn't say anything when we tried out Kyler Kelly, but Kai Jones is a bad idea. Sucks that Kyler Kelly didn't really get a real shot in Dallas. He just kind of sat there. Signing Kai Jones is a great pickup. Now we can find out what we can get Lively. Keep Lively. Hayes is Luka's new D-Live. Yes. It's called the Luka stimulus package. A lot of players are going to look very well. The last game, sometime in the third, Luka just completely took over with just his passing. He was slinging it everywhere, getting wide open shots. Yeah, that's what he was doing in Dallas. Yeah, Kai Jones going crazy. Trying to tell y'all we robbed the NBA. Y'all ain't want to believe me. Hayes is Timu D-Live. Luka will lead the Lakers, maybe. Marcel, you going to Mavs open recruitment? Might as well. You know what I'm saying? Can they afford me, though? All right, Pacers ball. The guy to the top of the key. Nembhard guard by Max Christie. Over to the wing. Obi Toppin for a deep 3. And he airballs it, but they get the rebound and put back. Oh, Thomas Bryant. I doubt Luka leaves, honestly. He seems pretty loyal. Probably. Yeah, he probably won't leave. Unless Jokic makes a really convincing argument. I think Jokic is the only person that can move Luka. Spencer drives all the way to the basket, gets an easy layup on the other end. There we go. Nembhard with the ball. Over to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin passing all around. Benedict Mathurin drives. Gets the... Ooh, misses the layup. Rebound by Spencer. We're going to push it. Over to Jaden Hardy. Jaden wants to drive. Gets fouled in a weird way. Jaden shooting free throws. He didn't want to go anywhere to begin with. He has that introvert mindset where he likes to stay in one place. I agree. I don't think Luka cares to be at like all the hot spots and be seen by everybody doing everything. I don't think that's Luka at all. Zion coming to Lakers, possibly. That was Nesmith, not Benedict Mathurin. I'm tripping. Jaden Hardy knocking down free throws. Jokic and Luka duo is my dream. Yes, Jokic and Luka would be insane. Jaden Hardy knocking out both free throws. 1 point game. Ooh, what are we doing? What are we doing, baby? All right. TJ McConnell driving on Jaden Hardy under the basket. Misses the layup. Rebound by Dwight Powell over to Jaden Hardy. Their offense is falling apart. Good job, Mavs. Jaden Hardy with the ball. Ooh, crossing up Des Bryant, but he blows the layup because Dwight Powell's in the way. All right, TJ McConnell with the ball over to the wing. Pass it to Bryant, out to the corner, and then Nesmith, guarded by Dwight Powell. Back to TJ McConnell, top of the key. To the wing, back to TJ. TJ drives on Jaden Hardy. Dumps it out on the corner for a three, no good. Ooh, swatted all over the place. Rebounded by PJ over to Spencer. There we go. Come on now. Spencer Dinwiddie takes a three. Why would you do that? And he misses. All right, Obi Toppin for another three, and he makes another three. Come on, y'all. Timeout, Mavericks. Good timeout. 80-84. Here we go. Close game. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We're only down by 4. It's not falling apart. Jokic and Murray are out for the game against the Lakers. Oh, yeah. AD could be back as soon as next week. That's what I said in my video. I said that. It'll most likely be next week. It'll be after the weekend. Despite the fact there are people within the Mavericks organization that have tried to talk him out of it. Wow, that might have to be a video. Apparently, they don't want AD to come back. Partly the tank, but partly injuries. That's interesting. You're just talking talk. Who's talking to talk? Vipin? Luka looks trash at Lakers. Don't say that. Luka's not trash. True Mavs fan, but seeing a re-energized LeBron with Luka has been a sight to see. In the name of basketball, you can't be mad at it. I like this comeback. This is shaping up to be a perfect tanking loss. It just builds up hope, and then it just knocks them down. Never thought we'd live in a universe where Dwight Powell was retained and Luka was not. Yeah. All right, we're back out the timeout. Dwight Powell finds Jaden Hardy, who gets a nice little dunk on the other end. There we go. Pure cope. Like, I understand y'all salty about Luka, but saying he looks bad on Lakers is copium. Pure cope. Until screen comes, he stands like a rock. Vipin is out here with the hot trash. All right, TJ McConnell out to the perimeter for a three. They knock it down. Well, just become Laker fans, man. Just to become the Lakers. You are the Lakers. Here we go. Najee Marshall on the wing. Najee Marshall drives out to Dwight Powell to Jaden Hardy. Jaden Hardy on the wing for three. No good. Jaden Hardy is a funny shooting form. All right. The passing it around. TJ McConnell drives, pulls up. Misses, rebounded by Max Christie. Christie with the ball. The disciple. Max Christie over to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell hands off to Spencer. Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall off a screen from Dwight. Najee drives. Ooh, almost loses it. There's a foul somewhere. Yeah, y'all just running over people. Good Lord. We got some free throws coming. The Mavs fans that still Mavs fans must have seen dark ages. I have looked death in the face and realized there is something far worse. Najee makes the first one. Dwight Powell on the court playing Twister, just all over the place. And in true Mavericks fashion, Najee Marshall misses the second free throw. All right. Missed shot on the other end. Mavericks ball. Najee Marshall with it. He's going to drive, dribble. Pulls up. Gets fouled. He's shooting 2. Yeah, keep fouling. Pacers. Oh, Des Bryant. All right, Najee Marshall shooting free throws. You guys can't understand. We are building our team around the poet, Dwight Harlan Powell. The poet. I love it. Love it. If he was going to go to a team like that, I'd rather he went to Boston. Low-key, like Spike. Like Spike. We have 123 people, only 68 likes. Let's get the likes up, guys. Try to get to 100. Vipin, I don't know if you're trolling, but like I've seen better trolls in this chat like in the past week than what you're doing, bro. Who's that other guy? Gurmak? Gurlog? Who was that guy from the other day? Max Christie looked like he got hit, but he's fine though. Najee Marshall bring the ball down. Najee Marshall drives. He has a clear. Ooh! Takes it to the rack with a slam. There you go, Najee. All right. Just drive straight to the basket. Dwight Powell gave him that space. All right. Obi Toppin goes up, and he gets an and one. No, it's not an and one. Got ourselves a timeout? What's going on? Najee, cock that thing. Back. Bow. Are Gunga and Paul the standard trolls? Yeah, Gunga. He's our resident troll. Max Christie got a nosebleed. He be alright. Yeah, Vibe will sign Cornet, but not Luka. Oh, Luke Cornet. There's an owl outside of my apartment. Great, the lag's back. Or I think the lag's gone. All right. Najee Marshall with the ball. Over to Spencer. Spencer's going to drive. Goes up. And gets the tough layup to go. Woo, tie game. Here we go. All right. Obi Toppin with the ball. Guard by Najee. Over to Miles Turner. Top of the key. Over to TJ McConnell. On the wing. Guard by Spencer. TJ McConnell. Guard by Dwight Powell now. Passes it to Neesmith. Back to Miles Turner down low. Ooh, foul by Spencer. Lame. We got to have the most Australians of any team in the league right now. We got 2. Could have had 3 if we kept Josh Green. Could have had 4 if we got Josh Green and Ben Simmons. Knocked down the Pacers knocked down the N1 free throw. Jaden Hardy with the ball, bringing it down. Jaden Hardy, crosses him up, drives, goes up with his own floater, knocks it down. The Mavs take their first lead of the game, 91-90. TJ McConnell bring the ball down. TJ McConnell, guarded by Hardy. He's going to drive on Jaden. Stops. Pass out to Obi Toppin. Travel. Oh, man, this Mavs team just found their second gear. Gonna shift that bad boy. Our props are based on winning. So, no, I don't give any props to losing basketball. All right. Jaden Hardy bring the ball down. We had 22. Wait, we had what? 22 points in the paint? Is that what they said? Good Lord. Jaden Hardy under the basket. Fade away. Jumper. No good. The final buzzer. End of the third quarter. We're up by 1. Let's go over the box score real quick because what's going on? I like how they make these interesting, man. It's not like we just walk in and get our butt spanked. We at least fight back. For the Mavericks. What is this ad doing here? You go away. PJ's got... Yo, go away, bro. PJ's got... Okay. PJ has... I'm going to lose it. PJ has 15 points, 3 rebounds. Kai Jones has 14 points, 1 assist, 11 rebounds. Najee Marshall with 11 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. Kessler Edwards with 9 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. And Spencer Dinwiddie with 12 points, 3 steals, 10 assists. Good job, Spencer. And 3 rebounds. Off the bench, we only are really... I mean, we're playing 8 players. One of them being Dwight Powell. So let's say we're only really playing 2 guys off our bench. 2 of our guys off our bench are playing well. They're combined for 30 points. Max Christie has 14 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. And Jaden Hardy has 16 points and 1 rebound. For his first game back, I ain't mad at you. Good job, Jaden. And Max. Sorry, Jaden. Still want you gone, though. Lame O'Drano saying absolutely no Mavs fans left. I'll be their only fan. Get it? I still hope we lose. I can't be disappointed more. Watching TGK stream Luka tonight. All right. Okay. The Mavs bunker team is hooping. Yeah. Got to take that tiny lead to make it seem like you weren't trying to tank. Yeah, man, not trying to hit with no fines. Feel me? We scored 34 points that quarter. They only scored 32. Wow. I'm surprised we scored 34. Got to take that tiny lead, yeah. All right, here we go. We inbound it to... Is that PJ bringing the ball down? Okay, here we go. PJ's got the ball. Start the fourth quarter over to Kai Jones. Hands off to Jaden Hardy. Hardy party. Pass to Najee. Najee on the wing. Najee drives. Goes up with the layup. Gets the and one. Najee. He's hooping early. Yeah. It's the fourth quarter. It's early, yeah. I'll have a different mindset when AD is playing. That's fair. And Gaff. We are not a G League team. This is disrespectful. Do you know when AD makes his G League debut? Okay, he's not playing in the G League. He was just there to practice. Sorry, but the Mavs are a heck of a squad. They are deep at nearly every position. Najee missing free throws yet again. Rebounded by the Pacers. All right. TJ McConnell guarded by Kai Jones. They pass it to the top of the key. Guarded by Jaden Hardy. Hand off to Pascal. Pascal drives. Out to TJ. TJ all alone for 3. He knocked it down. Come on, go band for band. Bar for bar. Najee Marshall with the ball. Over to Kai Jones. To Kessler Edwards. Guarded by TJ McConnell. Pass to Jaden Hardy. The defense has gotten very smothering. Jaden Hardy's going to try and drive, spin, turn around, fade away. Knocks it down. Do I have to make an apology video for Jaden Hardy? Good Lord. That's really Brandon Williams in disguise. TJ McConnell passing out. Back to TJ. To the corner. They take a 3. Wide open. They miss. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Najee with the ball. Off a screen. Najee drives. Gets the 2. There you go, Najee. Najee really going crazy. TJ McConnell with the ball. Guard by PJ. Passing it around. Little three-man weave. Kick it out to the corner. They take a three. And they knock it down. All right, calm that down. Jaden Hardy with the ball. Over to Kai Jones as he rolls to the basket. Kai Jones with the ball. Turns around. Fades away. Knocks it down. Got a little range on that, Kai. All right. All right. Patience with the ball. Passing it around. TJ McConnell for three over PJ. Air ball. PJ, don't start trolling. All right, Jaden Hardy with the ball. In the mid-range, knocks it down two. Okay, everybody's hitting their shots. Everybody hitting their shots. Hey. Let's go, Mavs. I miss winning basketball. Are we really about to beat the Pacers? Good God. Pascal Siakam, guarded by Kessler Edwards. Pascal drives, goes up, and he gets fouled. He's shooting two. It's fine. Make him earn it. Imagine AD coming back and all of a sudden Mavs win first round and Kai comes out the hyperbolic time chamber ready to go. They'll have a shot because this team is great role players in battle test. Yeah. I wish YouTube would allow it for you to play music suggestion during halftime so we could all listen to new music. That'd be dope. But, everybody want to get paid. Hardy party. Hey, bro. The party don't start till I walk in. Darlene's still on business. Always still on business. No way they actually win this, right, chat? D-Pen, D-Pen's like, am I allowed to get happy? Am I allowed to be positive right now? D-Pen's like, get a 10-point lead, maybe. What's up with the Knicks? They're losing to the Spurs 35-58 in the second quarter. Anyway, Pascal misses the second free throw. Rebound by PJ over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer with the ball. Spence gets it to Najee in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Pacers ball. Inside of Pascal, guarded by Kai Jones. Kai Jones has such great footwork. Like, you can't get him off balance. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to glaze Kai, but this is his only second game with us, and I'm trying to really key in on him. He has great body control. Doesn't really trip or stumble. All right, Najee Marshall with the ball. Waiting for a screen from somebody. Over to PJ. PJ, what are you doing there, big dog? PJ wants to drive. Goes up. Ooh, gets the floater to go. Call me bandwagon if you want. I'm not watching this team tank. It's okay if you want to see us, be good. I have a friend who says, I don't want to watch the Mavs until they're fully healthy. I'm like, well, relatively healthy. Maybe be the better option. Najee Marshall to Kai Jones, who goes up for a slam. Easy, Bahama mama. Let's go. Okay, Kai Jones. Tell him where you from, baby. The Bahamas. Yeah, man. Call that timeout. Mavs up by 6. Hardy and Jones carrying. Dang, that's sad. Now that I think about it. Hey, a dub's a dub. Who will be the thumbnail for the postgame? I don't know. Because I might just talk about Kai Jones for most of the video. I don't know who I'm going to put, man. I don't know. Normally, who's in the thumbnail is who stood on business. I like what I saw from Jaden Hardy. Max Christie was quietly good. Kai Jones is just give him the ball. Just put the ball in his hands. He makes the right read every time. I've seen a few times they get him to him in the paint, but he passes it back out. Smart. He's smart. Kai Jones better than MJ? You darn right. Hardy getting better. Remember, he's kind of our new Tim Hardaway Jr. He's hot and he's cold. You know what I'm saying? But Najee, yeah. That's 5 dunks now? Bro, Kai Jones killing it. Kai Jones has 18 points. Jaden Hardy is our leading scorer with 20 off the bench. If Jaden Hardy is our leading scorer, I got to put him on a thumbnail. I got to put respect on that, bro. Our leading scorer came off the bench tonight. Shout out to him. Mm-hmm. Kai's 8 of 8. Yep. He's got a really good like read of the game. Like why are Gafford Lively on the lineup? Huh? How many turnovers does Hardy have? None. Jaden Hardy has 0 turnovers. All right. He's growing. Objectively speaking, Kyrie wasn't good in the finals. I'm just saying. He's still one of my favorite players. I mean, that's true. He didn't play well. LeBron James had to average a 40-point triple-double to win chip with Kyrie and barely. That was because of everyone else. Don't act like Kyrie was bad in Cleveland. In those final runs, in those finals games in Cleveland, Kevin Love did not step up at all in multiple games against the Warriors. Like, Kevin Love pooped the bed and no one called him out on it. Man, this Luka guy is pretty good. Imagine him and Kyrie on the same team, man. It seems you have started following Kyrie last year. Before that, Kyrie was total trash on playmaking. I'm not going to say Kyrie's a trash playmaker. That's not really his bag. Like, he is more so a 2-guard than a 1-guard. Like, we depended on Luka to playmake. Kyrie was the secondary ball handler. Ball handling and playmaking, 2 different things. The Pacers missed a 3, rebounded by PJ. PJ with the ball. PJ trying to drive, takes a long 2, knocks it down. The mid-range game is underrated, bro. Keep hitting that thing. All right, Pacers passing around. Oh, they get fouled. Does Jaden Hardy have 0 turnovers, or does the scores table not have enough energy to keep up? No, he's got 0. Bro, I'm from Philippines. Remember me? Hey, what's good, John? Of course, baby. I always remember my Filipino family. Much love. I want to blame Kyrie for losing to the Celtics. Almost everyone on the Mavs let us down. Yeah, Luka was the only one that showed up. All right, Pacers inbound to Pascal. Pascal drives, goes up, misses the layup, but what's the call? What's the call? What's the foul on? PJ has a bloated stomach. What? What are y'all talking about? It's probably, he's a father now. It's funny people have to point to other players to make excuses for Kyrie. Who's making excuses for Kyrie? I'll speak for myself. I said he played bad and how Luka was the only one that played well. Who made excuses for Kyrie? Because if we're talking about the finals, he shouldn't have any excuses. All right. Kyrie generally played well when Luka cooked the first half and team focused on Luka. Yeah. Crazy, because if they just won the chip, Luka would have never gotten traded and our team would have been permanently ruined. Yeah. Is Kessler the only one in foul trouble? Kessler Edwards has 5 fouls. Jaden Hardy's the next with 3. All right. Spencer with the ball. They're trying to full court press us. Kai Jones. Nope, there goes Spence. Spence takes a 3. Misses. Rebounded by the Pacers. Bro, the lights were brighter than expected. Kyrie was just not as usual performance. The Celtics fans for sure got the best of them. They did. Hopefully that's gone, though. Pacers, bad pass. It's a live ball. PJ over to Max Christie. Christie with the ball. Over to PJ. Over to Spencer. Spencer to Jaden Hardy. Corner 3. Jaden Hardy! Hardy party! Hardy party. Is Kessler a natural 3 or 4? Yes. Oh my God, D-Pen, I'ma slap you silly. To be honest, I'm not that hype if Mavs beat the Pacers tonight. I've always been confused why the Mavs lose to them so often. They've never seemed that great of a team to me. Okay, but like, we ain't got nobody, bro. Jaden Hardy's our star. Like, be hyped that we got one. Max Christie with the ball. There's a foul called somewhere. Oh, there's a timeout? Something. All right, we got a timeout. Marcel loving that Hardy. Hey, I got to show love, man. I know I've been really hard on Jaden Hardy, but if he's hooping, I gotta acknowledge that. Gotta acknowledge it. They good compared to us. Dang. Yeah. Kyrie was the biggest problem. Man, why are we still talking about the finals? Pacers are playing like garbage. They only play hard when Luka was there. Bro, what happened? I went out to eat dinner and this. Jaden Hardy showed up, apparently. Glad we decided to play Hardy. Yeah. Hey, Jaden Hardy. Get that trade value up, big dog. Get that trade value up, big dog. Yeah. For me, Kyrie is a good leader in the Mavs. It looks so scary next season with a healthy lineup. Yep. Besides the Mavs, Kyrie has been a mental case for every team. I think it's twofold. I think Kyrie grew and matured as a person when he got here, maybe even before he got here. But also, I think Kyrie just needed a team to... It's going to sound weird saying this, but he needed a team to protect him. And not that he needs to be protected. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good when you know you got people in your corner. I may not need you to be there, but you want to be there and you're actively trying to back me up. Like, that's all. You feel me? Like, that's all. So yes, I think Kyrie definitely had to grow up and mature, but also he's on an organization that cares about him. The fans care about him, right? That's me though. Come on, Hardy, get our trade value up. We got a better team. Yes, sir. Kyrie's poisonous. False accusations. Kyrie's not poisonous. Beat OKC, Cavs, or something, then I'll be hype. Like an actual contender. With 8 players, technically 7, yeah, I'll take any dub I can get. We're 1 injury away from, like, having a forfeit. Kyrie just isn't as flashy or capable passer. But he's good. Kyrie comes from a very radical school of thoughts when he was He was very matured when he was so-called mental case. Hey, bro. All I'm going to say is Kyrie's my favorite player. He's been my favorite player for a very long time, even before Dallas, before Brooklyn. Favorite player. I have a lot of respect for Kyrie. Remember when we beat Boston without AD? That was crazy. Would we be the first team to ever forfeit? Yes, we would. Yes, we would. LeBron was in Kyrie's corner. Yeah, but I don't think Kyrie felt it or he didn't appreciate it. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie said that, I handled the Cleveland and LeBron thing poorly. Kyrie, I think, is one of the few people that can be honest about himself and with himself. Whereas some people would rather just lie to themselves. Like Shaquille O'Neal. Anyway, we're back from timeout. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball, drives, dumps it to Najee into the basket. Najee puts it up, gets the easy 2. Come on, man. It's all about the ball fakes. PJ is so good. Sad he was stuck in Charlotte. I know. All right. A pass was deflected by PJ. Pacers ball. Mavs leading. Yep. We're up by 9. Up by 9. Kai Jones is back in. They got the demon back. Good job, Jaden. Mavs won't have to forfeit. That would be insane, though. Yeah. We are not having a blind fan contest. I am a blind fan. Gaff stuck in watching. Yeah, we picked up some pretty good guys from bad teams. All right, Pacers get a little reverse layup to go. We inbound to PJ. PJ back to Christie, the disciple. Oh, Max Christie's getting put in a blender right now. Pass it to Spencer. Spencer with the ball. Kai Jones sets a screen. Spencer throws it to Kai. Kai in the mid-range. Going to stop. Long 2. Knock it down. Oh, rolled in and out. That would have been a good take from Kai Jones. Pacers ball. They get it to the wing. They take a 3. They knock it down. We got to be careful. He's openly stated both. He called LeBron and apologized about how things ended and how he came to the Nets. He apologized about how his last year in Boston when he's always been humble. Kyrie is a human. He knows he's a basketball player. He knows he's a millionaire. He knows all these things. But he'll never, ever, ever forget that he is a human first. He's a person. Like all of us, we make mistakes. We grow. We get better. We learn. So I promise you, Kai Jones' shot looks weird. It does. But I promise you, if y'all held me to every word I said at the age of 25, 26, I probably would not be allowed to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, Don't let, younger, immature me define older, mature, grown me. You know what I'm saying? I give people grace. It's crazy because I remember PJ when they won the West, he said they came from the bottom and now they're in the finals. Well, I guess now things can change. Yeah, we're back at the bottom. Kai Jones is an athlete. I don't know about baller. I like him though. Yeah, he's very athletic. Image building is an art, and Kyrie has mastered it. Kyrie is amazing. Mavs, please lose. Oh, is that your parlay? Floating away. Here we go. Najee Marshall bringing the ball down. We got 5 minutes left. Anything can happen. Over to Kessler Edwards. Guarded by Pascal. Over to Najee. Najee on the wing. Going to try and drive. Turns around and just throws it up, but he gets fouled. Shooting 2. There you go, Najee. What in the world? Hardy going to free throw line. Why is Hardy going? Should be Najee. There were other reasons we lost. Kyrie didn't play perfect, but there were far more reasons we lost. Yeah, you can put the blame on Kyrie, but you can't put all the blame on Kyrie. That just don't make sense. Najee makes the first free throw. We're not getting Cooper. 1% chance. 1% chance. Just saying. 1% chance to get Cooper? No, it's 0% chance. Hey, 1% chance. Vipin, who you talking to, bro? All right, Patience bring the ball down. After a missed free throw by Najee. Pass it to Neesmith. Back to Obi Toppin. Passing all around. They take a 3 over Max Christie. They knock it down. Okay. Let's chill. What would you do if Brian James became the greatest player of all time? And every press conference he said, "What do you make of me now, Stephen A? Suck it." And trashed on Stephen A every game. That'd be beautiful. Beautiful basketball. Spurs up 24 on the Knicks. That's insane. Wemby not even playing. Ooh, Max Christie in the fast break got his dunk blocked. Max Christie, no. But the other end, they get a layup because Spencer can't play defense. Dude. All right, Spencer, bring the ball down. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. He's going to try and go up and gets fouled. He's shooting 2. There we go. Get these free throws, man. Spencer, last 3 minutes, just free throw. Free throw. Hey, man, we got 200 people in the chat. I haven't seen 200 people since January. Calling for a late game like spike. Let's try to get to 100 likes. We only got 79. If we can get to 100, I'd appreciate it. We about to sell, aren't we? Like a merchant in Venice. I think Jason Tatum did way more for Celtics than Kyrie do for Mavs. Okay, why are we, judging Kyrie so hard tonight? Man's not even playing. Is that what we're doing? We're just judging Kyrie? Yo, from the Philippines. Good. Ron Reyes. What's poppin', bro? If you don't believe you shouldn't be here, tell him. Spencer knocking down both free throws. Thank you. Dinwiddie leads to the sacred ground, the loss that our tank needs. All right, Pacers with the ball. They're going to drive on Najee. Stop, goes up, and gets the easy layup. It's getting nasty. All right, Jaden Hardy with the ball over to Najee. You're going band for band now. Najee Marshall is going to drive. He wanted that ISO so bad. Turn around. Floater good from Najee. There we go. All right. Pace with the ball. Go up right on Najee, and they score on him. Oh, we're going back and forth. We got to get some stops, man. Get some defense in. PJ, bring the ball down. Bad mistake. PJ, protect the rock. PJ goes all the way. Woo! What a two-hand slam right on Pascal. Oh, told a man, sit down. Sit down. Okay. And then Najee commits a shooting foul on the Pacers. They're shooting too. Earn it the hard way. Earn it the hard way. PJ actually did something good with his handles. Okay. I thought Kid was going to get a tech yapping to the ref. I thought so too. Siakam fell on his butt and he fouled PJ too. Yeah, it ain't one called though. This is getting crazy, bro. This is getting crazy. The Siakam dude got baptized by brother Paul Germain. Vipin, why are you hating on Kyrie so much, bro? Kyrie's hated everywhere he went to, but blind Mavs fans love him. Yeah, I'll always love Kyrie. Why do you want to talk about Kyrie so much? Is there anything else you want to talk about? They made the first free throw. Go ahead and give PJ that thumbnail. Yeah, that dunk was pretty nasty. He's a Celtics fan. I mean, that's fine if you're a Celtics fan. I'm not a Kyrie hater. You're a Kyrie Glazer. Okay? Now what? You're not a Kyrie hater. I'm a Kyrie Glazer. Okay, now what? What are we, like, what's the next step? What are we doing next? Are you going to continue talking about, like, you're talking about Kyrie more than I am. You might be a Kyrie Glazer. Anyway, PJ with the ball. We just got to kill the clock. PJ want to drive. Goes up. Gets fouled. We got that SGA whistle, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. I want this dub. I want this dub just for the memes, bro. Yeah, PJ kind of clutch right now, bro. PJ kind of clutch right now, bro. Yeah. Shoot them free throws, cuzzo. This is that big business. Big business. Makes the first free throw. There we go. Marcel Martin. Thunders versus Lakers will have everyone foul out. Yeah. PJ put him to sleep. Do it. PJ is my daddy along with Hardy and Kai. Good Lord. I want this dub just for D-Pen. Yeah, let's win this for D-Pen. This dub is for you, D-Pen. He said, I don't carry the raid. Yeah, you do. SGA's gotten so many ridiculous foul calls. He's taken over and beaten Harden. Yeah. The Heat are winning the championship this year. I mean, it's cool to dream. Everybody deserves a dream. A missed layup by the Pacers, rebounded by Najee Marshall. We going to kill this clock. Kill this clock. Kill this clock. Najee Marshall with the ball. We're literally playing like playoff like rotations. PJ with the ball. Going to put it on the floor drive. Goes up. And he gets fouled again. Yo, PJ might be SGA. Same, right? Same. Oh, man. Hold on. I got to tweet this. PJ. SGA. Same. PJ reacts. Love it. We putting Siakam in a blender, bro. We're just attacking Pascal every time. SGA is overhated? Maybe. I think Tatum's overhated. PJ makes the first one. PJ, D-Pen, Godson, Mavs in 5. I love it. SGA is the free throw SGA is the free throw stat. Like, whenever someone talks about free throw stats or just a topic, they say SGA. When you lead the league in it's what they talk about. They said the same thing about James Harden when he was in Houston. PJ misses the second one, rebounded by the Pacers. PJ contract is further crazy still. Yes, I've been saying this for a while now that PJ is severely underpaid. All right, we fouled the Pacers. They're taking free throws. That's fine. Brothers are way big salary. Yes. Mavs have a crazy whistle now for a month. I wouldn't say it's always been that way. I don't think every game we've had a crazy whistle. I would not challenge this. That's a foul. A light foul, but that's a foul. That is a shooting foul. This make Nico happy. You're crazy. All right, Pacers make the first one. You could have Tyrese, Kai knees. You're not beating the Mavs over Pacers. Mavs in 5. Tyrese, Kai knees. You're not beating my Mavs. If they wasn't tanking, Hardy would have the ball. That's fair. But why does PJ have those games where he goes like 1-12 though? Not everybody can hoop that well for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a bad game. It is what it is. Hardy with the ball over to Najee after some free throws made by the Pacers. Najee Marshall. Over to Spencer. Spencer guarded by Pascal. 7 seconds in the shot clock. Spencer, what are you going to do? You going to drive? Step back three. And he knocks it down. Pascal, do you know how to play defense, big dog? You're getting worked on, buddy. Oh, man. Pacers. Swing the ball out to the top of the key. They drive right on PJ. They get the basket. No foul. Bro, we are forcing the Pacers to play way out of themselves. Like, we have turned the gas on. Good Lord. Jay and Hardy with the ball. Barbecue chicken Siakam. All right. Max Christie. He's just going to dribble it. Pump fakes. Jumps right into the three. Oh, Max Christie, you're crazy. Ain't no way, bro. You get Pascal Siakam on you, you're going to get a foul. We saw this like the last 3 or 4 plays back to back. Oh, Pascal's on you? Yeah, draw that foul. So easy. Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way. What happened to Max? He got hit in the nose earlier, so got to stop the bleeding. You know what I'm saying? He's baby Kobe. Baby Kobe. That's crazy. That's insane. Ain't no way. Bro, every time, Pascal, what's defense, bro? What's defense, bro? And it sucks because I do like Pascal Siakam. Man. Siakam going to school with every Mavs player, bro. Everybody taking turns, bro. Crazy. Max got that from the flop. Bro, it's crazy because that was the most egregious 3-point attempt. I'm like, dog, ain't no... I did not think they was going to call that, but that's crazy. But anyway, Max Christie made all 3. Let us see it. Patience with the ball, trying to assemble a 7-point comeback. Anyway, Spencer fouled. They're shooting free throws. Insane. Who said J-Kid can't coach? I guarantee he told those boys to attack Pascal easily. If whoever Pascal's guarding, give him the ball. Attack that man. Have you been to Six Flags over Texas and in Dallas? Funny enough, I've only ever been to Six Flags in Maryland when I was a kid. I live like 5 minutes from the Six Flags. It's 5 minutes from my house. Never been. All right, Pages make the first one. Did I just dox myself by telling you guys that? Well, I guess not really dox. I've told you guys I live like 5 minutes from like the Ranger Stadium, the Cowboy Stadium. So you can guess where I live. All right, Pacers made their free throws, whatevers. How did we lose to the dang Sixers and most likely going to win versus the Pacers? Makes no sense. We inbound it to Jaden Hardy, who loses it, and they get a layup scoop to go in. Come on, Jaden. We inbound it to Spencer. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. We need to slow it down. Over to PJ. PJ gets fouled, yeah. That's all we're going to do is just force the fouls every time. Force these fouls. Yeah, no, SGA is nothing but refs. Nah, bro, that Max Christie foul, that was funny. Because I kind of saw it coming. I was like, is he gonna, he did it. He got it. He got the whistle. That's crazy. PJ shoot them free throws, bro. Does anyone know what wins and losses can do to our lottery odds? What's the best chance we can really see? So the way that the lottery works is by position. So I don't know where we would be if we lost every game. Right? Like, we have to keep going down. And right now we're at 1%. I think if we go down one more rank or one more spot, I think we have like 3% chance at the 1 seed. I don't know. Or the 1 pick. 1 seed. At the 1 pick. PJ missed the second free throw, rebound by the Pacers. Pacers with the ball. Guarded by Max Christie. Going to drive. Ooh, there's a foul. Come on, Peach. Come on, Peach. You ain't got to do all that. Yeah, they're playing hard. Revs bet on Pascal plus 5 fouls tonight. This will be a good win against the 4th seed, the East, with this lineup, bro. Is the fact that these guys are playing heavy minutes, bro. Like, our guys have to play heavy minutes. It's going to just make them better. We did not need to foul that. Yeah, we did not. You should go to Over Texas. It has amazing rides. Maybe. I'm not too big on amusement parks, but maybe one of these days. They make the first free throw. This is a fouling feast? Yes. Fest? Yes. We will lose. We have to. If you believe in that tank. If you believe that tank is fired up and gassed up. Gassed up, shorty. Said I need about 40. Pull up to the party. Yeah. All right. They make both. Do we have any timeouts? There we go. Timeout. There we go. Ooh. Call that timeout, kid. It's getting scary. It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. The definition of the Mavericks. We're crazy. We're scary. Spooky, but we're also freaking hilarious. All right. PJ's got 25 points. Kai Jones has 18 points. Absolutely insane. Najee Marshall has 20 points. Kessler Edwards, 9 points. Spencer Dinwiddie, 17. Max Christie, 17 points. Jaden Hardy, 23. Our bench has 40 points. It's only 2 people. Our bench has 40 points from 2 people. Absolutely insane. The Pacers have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players deep off their bench, bro. The Pacers have played 11 players to our, 7. I'm not really counting Dwight Powell as a played player. Played 15 minutes. Absolutely insane. This is the game Jazzy wanted to see. This one was it. If Anthony Davis played, this would have been a statement. Yeah. I'm glad we're not tanking. Never give up. There you go. Another name of Pacer is Choker. Oh, learn something every day. Luka don't get a whistle, so I wouldn't consider him a free throw merchant. Nah, Luka does not get no respect from the refs. They hate that man. We would not average his 40 bench points a game. No, we would not. No, we would not. Here we go. We inbound to PJ. PJ with the ball. Just going to drive to the basket. Goes up. Misses, but rebound by... Oh, but he's fouled. He's fouled yet again. Oh, boy. Can they review it? Are they going to review it? Should the Pacers... Have the Pacers used their challenge already? Yeah, you better review that, Rick Carlisle. Ain't no way. Ain't no way PJ getting all these. The refs feel bad for Dallas. The refs feel bad for Dallas, dog. Ain't no way. Yeah, you better review that, bro. You better review that, Ricky. Yeah, review that. Man. That's crazy. Najee had the ball. Oh, I don't know. I got to see the replay. I don't know what they're calling it on. Any chance for Pacers to win? There's always a chance. It's a 2-point game. There's always a chance. Hey, there's that one ref that looks like one of the DeBarges. El DeBarge. Dallas win. We don't know yet. Here we go. What's the sub count look like? We were at 18. Now we're at 29. Hey, appreciate y'all subscribing. But make sure you like the stream late. 4th quarter like spike. The more you like the stream, the more foul calls we get as PJ goes up. Ooh, that's a light tap. I don't know, man. That's a light tap. Are they going to call it? Hope it's overturned and helps us. Hey, I'll take whatever I can get. Everyone drop a like? Yeah. Drop that like. That's a light tap. I don't know. Whose ball? I don't know yet. I need the overtime for the win. That'd be crazy. I'm waiting for it. They haven't called it yet. So challenging it. Refs are feeling bad for the Mavericks, bro. The Mavs were killing us earlier. Didn't we get the rebound anyway? We did. All right, they're still reviewing the PJ play. 0.16 seconds? No, it's 16 seconds. But we're going to see if they put more time on the clock. I know Marcel don't agree. What? VPN is definitely a troll if he's defending SGA. SGA the most mid superstar ever. I'm not going to lie. Me trying to be like as least biased as possible. SGA as a superstar doesn't really move me. And I don't know what it is, because I acknowledge that he is a great player. He could be MVP. You know, he is all these things. Like, he is a very talented player. I just don't see him in that same tier as like a Luka or a Jokic or even a Giannis. Those upper echelons, that top 1% of players that we have, I don't see SGA in that tier. And it's crazy because I can't tell you why. So I just sound like a hater. Whose ball? I'm still waiting. Rank every Kyrie teammate. Well, there was Luka, then LeBron. Oh, free throws. Mavs ball. PJ shooting free throws. So the challenge was overturned, or I guess the challenge failed. PJ shooting free throws. PJ misses the first one. Come on, Paul. I love that ref so much. Did PJ get training from SGA or something? Because this man has the ref's touch. He really does, bro. Man. I am starting what I see. SGA is overhated. Now Mavs fans can give you the necessary hate towards SGA. It was cool till he was a rival of the Mavs. Now Mavs is not in the tier of OKC SGA. I have no idea what we're talking about Vipin. Anyway, PJ made the second free throw. Look, I acknowledge everything that SGA is. It's just in the upper echelon, I can't see him. All right, there was a foul somewhere on us. SGA's an ants tier? Yeah. I put him in there. Red Bull. Down my face. Paige is shooting free throws now. Paige's football design play incoming again like versus Bucks. PJ is not a clutch player. He kind of won us that Thunder series last year. That was pretty clutch. Literally, made the free throws that won us the series. Jaden Hurry checking in. There we go. All right, Pacers make the second free throw. It's 130 to 128. They're probably going to foul us. We got to play it smart. PJ inbounding it to Max Christie. Max Christie getting double teamed. Oh, they literally stripped the ball out of his hands. Pacers ball, passing it around. They're going to drive. Throw it behind them. All alone, corner on top of the key three. Wow. Wow. This is how you tank. This is how you tank. This is how you tank. You make it look good all the way to the final second. This is how you tank. Man, they passed to Max Christie and they just stripped it out of his hands, bro. Passed it around for the open three. Oh, give it to Dinwiddie, bro. Give it to Spencer. Let Spencer save the day. 76ers pulled the same in the night, man. Crazy. This is how to tank 101, bro. Exactly. That's how you do it. Y'all ranking? What y'all ranking? Oh, we're tanking? Yeah. This is how you tank. PJ always smiling. Devious. Fire Nico's ass. All right. Our infamous last second inbound play. We're so good at inbound plays. We've been winning them all season. Let's see this. Spencer Dinwiddie over to Najee. Najee's going to roll. Oh, gets fouled. Neesmith got hit. I don't know what the call is. Is someone shooting free throws? What's happening? Was that a offensive foul by Jaden Hardy? He elbowed dude in the face. Jaden Hardy, you. Whose ball, bro? I'll tell you when I know. They're reviewing the play. I'll tell you when I know, bro. You don't have to spam it. It's Pacers ball. Oh, God. Jaden Hardy. Jaden Hardy. Whoa, what the what? Pacers ball. Hardy sold. Man. The Mavs will be the Mavs. Jaden Hardy, the one time I need you not to turn the ball over. What are you going to do? Turn the ball over. Hardy and PJ, not intelligent players. Not very much. Kind of a one-track mind. This is hilarious, though. All right, Pacers going to inbound. Passing it all around, trying to burn some clock. But there's a foul. Hardy's a doofus. We can still tie. We can still tie and go to overtime. Dinwiddie for 3? Hey, bro, that'd be insane. Hey, we almost got 500 people in this stream. I can't remember the last time I had 500 people in the stream. I think it was before the trade deadline. Pacers shooting their free throws. They made the first one. Here we go. They make both. All right. Let's see what we do. No timeouts. No timeouts left. All right. PJ to Jaden Hardy. We got to hit a 3. Hardy got fouled. Oh, no. Watch Hardy hit a 3 with nothing but net. Nah, Hardy got fouled. He went to the line. They say, ain't no 3, bit. Ain't no 3, bit. Let's get a Malice in the Palace. Let's go overtime to help the injury pool. Hardy misses the first one. Hardy, you funny, bro. Hardy, funny, bro. Hardy's a funny dude, man. This doofus. Bro, I can't even be upset, man, because Jaden Hardy is such a dummy. I know, that's rude. That's rude. I take that back. This game is just stupid, bro. This game is redonkulous. It's just like, what in the world? What are we doing, bro? Paige is going to inbound. Jaden Hardy's going to immediately foul. He's going to go back-to-back free throws. Bro, why was Hardy in the game? Should have had Powell in there, bro. He's THJ 2.0. Oh, I know it. Anyway, they made the first free throw. Hardy is Jardy. Oh, man. They make both. Vibes check. Hey, I'm chill, bro. I just saw the Mavericks with 7 players like really go down to the wire. At least Jaden Hardy's not our leading scorer. He's got 24. P's got 26. Anyway, PJ with the ball takes a last second 3. Such an ugly form. Misses. Rebounded by the Pacers. Anyway, 131 to 135. Absolutely ridiculous. But not going to lie to you, the way this Mavs team fought to the very end, commendable. Got to give them props to that. But, hey, the tank continues. PJ finished with 26 points, 1 steal, 5 rebounds. Kai Jones with 18 points, 1 assist, 11 rebounds. Najee Marshall with 20 points, 3 assists, 9 rebounds. Kessler Edwards with 9 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Spencer Dinwiddie with 17 points, 3 steals, 12 assists, 3 rebounds. Dwight Powell off the bench gave you 3 assists, 1 rebound. Max Christie, 17 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 8 rebounds. And Jane Hardy with 24 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. And 2 turnovers. But all in all, it is what it is. The Dallas Mavericks have a loss to the Indiana Pacers. We are now 33 and 37. I'll have the whiteboard back up eventually with the record. With all these losses, I feel like it is what it is. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for kicking it with me today for today's game. This is Mavericks Digest. If this is your first time here, welcome. We go live for almost every Mavericks game. And if this is your first time on this channel, at the end of all of my streams, I always do a little PSA for mental health because mental health is very, very important to me. For those that don't know, I was in the Army for about 4.5 years. I got out due to a bunch of issues medically wrong with me. And my transition from the military world to the civilian world was pretty rough, to the point where I had to call the suicide prevention hotline a few times. But if it wasn't for my medication, my support group, friends and family, therapy, if it wasn't for all of that, I really would not be here right now. And I share that with you guys because if there's anyone watching my streams, watching my videos, or if you're listening to me on Spotify and you're going through a dark time in your life, you feel like you don't have anybody, nothing's going good for you, that's not true. You're not alone. Trust me. Believe me. My name is Marcel Martin. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. The link to our Discord is in the description below. Whenever you're going through something and you feel like you have nobody to talk to, please reach out to me on any platform. Discord is probably the easiest. I'm very active on our Discord. I do have a day job. I work during the day, so I am busy, but I always make time for you guys. If you need someone to talk to, please reach out to me. I'm very, very easily accessible. But yeah, it's been a pretty rough game. Pretty rough game. Still pretty proud on how they played. They all gave it their all. Just couldn't really execute down the stretch. But it is what it is. We will move on to our next game. The Dallas Mavericks will play again. When do we play again? Who we play next? We are playing Friday against Detroit. Hopefully we get a win. Otherwise we will be embarrassed. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I can't talk. That's all I got for you guys right now. I got to make the post-game vid, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But in the meantime, check out the outro. No, wrong outro.
Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
You should subscribe to Mavericks Digest and drink water.